Well, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another members-only group flight. Oh, what's happened? Oh, what in the world? Literally just happened right in front of me. Welcome to the 72nd members-only group flight, and literally, an X-Plane just crashed right in front of me. I hate this simulator at the moment. This is the third crash I've had, and it's just random. It's just happening right in the middle of the stream here. Well, as I was saying, welcome to the 72nd members only group flight. Today we're meant to be flying. Well, I'm meant to be flying with all of you from Dublin to Manchester. Report. And in the ZIBO 737, but unfortunately I'm having loads of issues with XP12. I have no idea why. It's just crashing all the time. I've got the latest update which should have fixed the NVIDIA graphics card updates, but look, let me just relaunch the sim and see what happens. This is, like I said, the third time I tried launching the sim. 45 minutes ago it was all working fine, but then it wouldn't load, so then maybe I tried again the second time. It was fine, but no, I'm not going to do any of that nonsense. Something's causing it to crash all the time at the moment, so yeah, I don't know. Thanks for all your support as members. I should have been saying hello to everyone at the moment, but let me just get this flight at least launched up again. So that 109 right, that's where I was. Confirm, start. Might not add too much of a delay, hopefully. But yeah, look, ignore. Right, let's launch flight. Yeah, Andy, I know, weird. I rarely get crashes of XP12. It's been going on for months. I've tried everything. This is the second clean install of the sim I've done. I've got hardly anything running in the background. It just doesn't work in my sim. Microsoft Flight Sim working flawlessly. I love XP12. I just want to be able to use the sim without it doing this every time I use it. I had a really good spell, and obviously I haven't used it for a while. To be fair, look, the loading in issue is gone now, so I can load into the sim with no problems at all. It's just crashing at the moment randomly. I don't know what is interfering with it. But anyway, look who we got here in chat. We got Steve, Andy McCall, Greg Scott, Ruben these things. Hope you're doing well. Lee JC29, Tobias0710. Hope you're doing very well. I know, I can't believe it just crashed as soon as I started the stream. But there you go. Look how quickly it's loading in at least. So, you know, engine's running. Thanks so much, ZIBO. Right, well, look, what I'll do is just get some ground power connected and I'll go from there like a transit. So, GPU connect. Yeah, on the bus. Shut the engines down. There we are. So, yeah, fingers crossed we won't have any more issues moving forward. I should think so, because I've had three crashes already. But there we are. It's done. I'm just going to do the transit taxi and flow. Oh, I'm all out of sync. 2000 standby. Oh, dear.
Alright, got everyone strapped in.
There we have it. There we are. Perfect. Yeah, look, there we are. Just shut the engines down. Let me just log back into X-Pilot as well. X-Plane connection lost. Please make sure X-Plane is running. So now X-Pilot's not picking up X-Plane, so I can't even connect to the sim. Guys, I'll be right back. Just give me 2 seconds. Right, I'm back in X-Pilot. Right, let me just, Fly Live is gone. I wonder if Fly Live is causing it to crash. Oh, I doubt it, because it's been used for years, but it was working fine for a long time. But, yeah, welcome, as I said, to the 72nd members-only group flight. We're doing 2 sectors between Manchester and Dublin. I think in total, the amount of people actually taking part in this event today is around 23, 24, but in total it's nearly 45, 50 sectors being flown between us today. So it's a really nice turnout for this Christmas special, albeit not being very special on my side. But anyway, before we jump into the aircraft, we'll see who's here in Dublin. I'm getting terrible performance. I don't know if it's the latest update, but I'm getting about 25, 27 FPS, but it is a bit laggy. But yeah, anyway, we have, oh gosh, what's going on? Alpaca 88 Whiskey Echo 9 Alpha Kilos here, 47 Alpha Tango, 72 Whiskey Alpha, lots of riders around, obviously being Dublin, 7 Charlie Victor, round here on my lonesome is here. We are on the this side of the apron, but I saw Edo there. I think he's just pushing back from Stan, so he's on his way to Manchester. But most of you are in Manchester. I think it was about a splitter around sort of 33% leaving Dublin and about 66% leaving Manchester. There's a huge amount there. So we're in this group today. Looks like my SimApp Pro is frozen as well, so let me just get that up and running for the MCP. But look, here we are. We're back. Working the stream. Oh, hold on, I'm still full display capture, so let me just turn that off there. So yeah, hopefully no more issues here. Should be a flight time 45 minutes or 40 minutes each way. Take a bit of extra fuel if you are participating in this group flight today. There's a lot of people taking part. Who else is in chat? Steve M 4005. As I said above, Sam, you'll soon prove it's a hardware issue. Yes, as soon as a new PC arrives, we'll be able to see if it's something wrong with the gubbins of my computer, or is it just being explained. Simbear UK, welcome back. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. You're departing from this group, I think. Or are you in Manchester? I can't remember. Roscoe, hello. Who else have we got here? We've got Arshpal as well. And oh yeah, Restart X-Pilot. Thanks, Andy. Yeah, I guessed it was just wasn't happy with the way that the sim sort of quit there. Anyway, look. It's in a transit setup now, so hopefully I'll claw a bit of time back. I'm due out in 20 minutes time as usual, so a transit setup then, yeah, we'll imagine... Yeah, nav database, yeah, I suppose I forgot to update this. We'll imagine we've just got into the aircraft after a turnaround, or sometimes actually when you start a shift, you arrive and the crew have left it in a transit setup state for you. So we'll imagine we just got on board. The morning crew have done a sector. They've just landed back here at 3 o'clock and we're taking over the aircraft, so it's a bit more realistic. But anyway, transit setup, then we'll get the ATIS first, and then we can update the weather. So I'm back onto X-Pilot. We should have full ATC at both airports for you for this group flight. We've got approach, tower and ground online, which is great. So let's tune up the ATIS frequency 124.350. There we are. And we'll listen into the ATIS. Oh, is there no voice on ATIS? Well, it helps if I tune the right frequency, doesn't it? 530. Oh dear. There we are.
Dublin International Airport 8 is information Golf 430. Approach type ILS, landing runway 28 left, takeoff runway 28 right. Parallel runway operations in use. Plan to the Cape. Taxiway Sierra 5, transition level 65, wind 20
the Superior 81 then, no.
Wind variable between 170 and 240. Stability 10 kilometers or more. Few clouds at 900. Ceiling 1,600 broken. Temperature 13. Dew point 10. Q001 hectopascal. Trend, no significant changes.
Didn't get the Q&A, shots got text. 1001.
Advise if unable for runway 28 right. Advise on initial contact. You have listened to information. Golf.
Excellent. So we've got Golf. We'll monitor ground on standby. 1218. Just turn X-Pilot down so it doesn't distract us too much. But yeah, we've got ATIS says QNH 1001, but ground is giving QNH 1000 for some reason. Okay, well it's only 30 feet difference, so not too bad. But look, I've got all YoCam working, hello, and MCP cam as well for the stream. In fact, I'm not sure if that's entirely clear for you. Let me just wiggle that around. Is that okay for you guys? I probably could be a little bit better, but I'm quite limited as to where I can put the camera. But anyway, let's now as we've done the transit setup, get everything else set up here. So QNH 1001 is set. MFRA will set that to 1250. I should be using my EFIS panel here, but it's slow, so I actually prefer using the actual EFIS panel on the screen to do this. So let's just set that to 1230 will do for the MFRA, and we can essentially just jump straight into the FMC. As I said, it's in a transit setup state. Fuel wise though, because we've been out of sequence now because I've reloaded the sim, we will take extra. Not only is it windy in Manchester, so in real life I'd probably take an extra 15 minutes to allow for a go around. With the amount of traffic going into Manchester with our group flight, plus it's busy anyway because of the indie build scenery being released last month, we'll take an extra 30 minutes. So 4151, let's call it 5.3 tons of fuel. So we'll go here to fuel weight balance, airline services, go here, load OFP, change the fuel to 5.3, enter activate. There we are, so that's going to start the cleaners and the boarding process in the ZIBO 1737. Right, let's load up this FMC then. So ident, POSINIT, Echo India Delta Whiskey, route, flight plan request. It's going to come from ACARS. Transit setup, perfect. I know. I wouldn't. I was meant to be doing a full setup, but unfortunately, X-plane crashed, and I forgot to unclick start of engines running, so leaves the aircraft in a transit setup. There we are. Routing's in. We're Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike. Perfect. Activate. Execute. We can expect 28 right for departure. Our SID will be a bottom 3 Juliet, which I might or might not have flown before, and then a Mallard 1 Mike from runway 23 right, which I might or might have not flown already before in real life. But there we are. It's already pre-selected. We just need to select 23 right. There we are. Execute. So there's no transitions in Manchester. You can get. You're always going to get.
Flight deck is connected and starting refueling.
Oops, yeah, I meant to be using this. You'd in Manchester get vectors. So you just need to sort of join up the discontinuity really. So there it is at Mersey. Oops. God, getting used to using the barrier minimum selector. So what I'm going to do at this stage is just join Mersey up to CF23 right. We can tidy it up later. Execute. There we are. So something like that will be representative of our track miles. So that's all good. Perfect. Ready to install. So that's not our actual zero fuel weight because it's based off the actual weight, but it will be 59.3 when we're done. 172 passengers. Reserves for our alternative, which is Birmingham, 2 tons. Cost index 30. Cruising just at flight level 190 on this very short sector. Double climb wind 226 at 64. Double climb ISA 5001. Execute. Alcon straight at Mallard. Okay, that's understood. So Mallard, they want us to be later at 170. That's fine. That's the usual restriction on the star. Average wind we can pop in 228 at 51. Let's just go back to map.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Great. Sounds like the boarding is waiting for something. For passenger boarding, set no smoking switch to on or auto. Right, let's put it to auto. There we are. I forgot it has to be triggered. Good. FMC then, that's done. Performance, let's have a look at the performance calculator. I'm actually going to be saving time. Thank you, Crash. She's probably back on time now. So 28 right. Now, Dublin. Well, I'm all out of sequence. I would have usually shown you this already, guys. So super busy here. We would get November depart. I might have been told by a little dicky bird that whenever you depart Dublin runway 28 right, you always get November 2, never full length unless you're a big wide body jet. Don't know how I know, but we'll plan November 2 for departure. So if I go here to Dublin, taxi, let's select takeoff minimums. So 28 right for departure. Where are you? 28 right. From November 2, 2,641 metres. That's the number I'm looking for. So 2641. Oh, no, we don't want that button. We want... oh, gosh, there's so much lag. 2641. There we are. Let me bring up the performance calculator. It's busy on that, so flipping heck. Oops. 2641. I don't know what's going on my computer. It keeps right-clicking automatically. You can't see it, but it keeps right-clicking my mouse. Why is it doing that? Why is my mouse automatically right-clicking? What's going on? I'm having a nightmare this stream. Calculate. Oh my goodness me, what is going on? My mouse keeps automatically right clicking. Alright, let's carry on. Oh! You can't see it, but if I share my screen, you'll see that literally my right stuck button, no, because I can click it. I need to show you what's going on, guys. Let me just share my screen. Oh, stop doing it now. Look at this. Look at this. Right, so here I've got my share screen. Look, it keeps coming up. I'm not even clicking. If I click, it does it. Look, that's me clicking. What's going on? Calculate. Stop now. Oh dear. Right, it's stopped. Seems to have stopped. Oh no. Right, that's showing from November 2 intersection, TO full 56 degrees. What's the crosswind component here? We've got 200 at 15. Yeah, so we can't take an assumed temperature. So what we're going to do is take TO full, so it's actually full thrust for departure. So at my operator, we don't take an assumed temperature if the crosswind is in excess of 10 knots. So 26k full, takeoff flap 5, CG is in 20.8, 5.5 units of trim. First Alpaca airborne, it's me, an Airbus of course, no! It's quite hard to see if that's actually 5.5 units set. No, a bit too much. There we are, 5.5 units set. V speeds, oops, I've just hidden the speeds. We've got improved climb speeds here of 140, 140, 146. So we'll put those in 140, 140. V2's the same, 146. We'll set that on the MCP. Oh, that's a bit laggy. It does work with the ZIBO mod, the MCP panel, but it's a bit slow when you rotate it. The numbers don't come in as quick as you'd expect it to. Right, FMC's now loaded. Let's go here to the overhead panel. That's all configured and set. That's all good. We'll start the APU now. Probes have been off. It's because we're in that transit setup state. Voice recorder's on. Pax auto. Cruising at flight level 190. Elevation of Manchester. I always forget that off the top of my head. 257. So that's 250. That's all configured and set. Let's have a look on the MCP. So flight director's on. And we are departing off runway 28 right. So the runway QDM is 277. So setting the bugs now, guys. Courses will set to 277 as well. In case you have to come straight back, and then it's at least tuned to the ILS final approach track for both 28 right and 28 left. Oh. There we are. Don't have a clearance yet, so I'll just set this to 9-1. Cool. So MCP set, auto brake RTO, reset fuel flow, FMC's all loaded, radio tuning panels all configured and set. Dublin, SID, we'll brief in a second, our Botham SID. It's not based off any nav aid, it's an RNAV SID, so I'll just tune Dublin 14.9. Oops. So much lag. So when I press up, I accidentally turned the camera on there, but when I turn it off, it takes like 2 seconds for it to come through. Alright, perfect. VHF1 on box 1 and 2. Happy days. Right, I think we're pretty much set up there. Guys, I've been, because of the PC issues, not really said Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you're getting ready for the festivities. We've got less than 2 weeks until Christmas Day. I hope everyone has purchased the presents they need to purchase. I haven't. But it's getting there. Martin Ho, new PC is coming. It is not long, and I will hopefully have excellent performance moving forward. I mean, to be fair, it's not bad. It's a bit laggy. I'm getting 30 FPS now. I want 60 at least. So I should be able to get that with my new build. At a convention now, 2 Ton says, we'll join you all for the next MOGO. Excellent. I think we were sort of talking, weren't we, a few weeks ago about making it a little bit more sort of US time friendly for the next one. Or was it Australia? I can't remember if I'm honest, but we'll go outside of Europe for the next one. This was all, of course, voted by you. Unplug the mouse and see it stops. Yeah, it seems to have stopped now. Because it's not captured on here. It's just on the web browser in Chrome. Don't know. Christmas cards are all done, thank goodness. Oh, yes. Marta just joined now. I've had sim issues. We'll try to make off blocks time for the second sector. No, that's fine. It's just some structure for the off group flight. If you don't make it, no worries. Do your absolute best. That's all we ask. Right, New Sky, let's fire that up. It's been ages since I've flown Alpaca because I've been streaming the PMDG 737 for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. It's not been released, so there's no profile for the aircraft in New Sky. But it's nice to be flying at Alpaca again. Right, anyway, and if you missed it, I've actually wrote to VATSIM and officially applied for this to be an official VATSIM virtual airline. They haven't responded yet, but I don't see why they wouldn't. Fingers crossed, I'll let you know when they get back to me. We're due out at 15:30. Excellent. Actually, no, I better. Will it let me do that because it's too close now, won't it? Oh no, I better put it as 15:35. Book flights. 10 minutes before departure. 15:35. It's 9 minutes. No, it should be. It's more than 10 minutes. Let's try 15:40. Book flight. What? Flight must be scheduled at least 10 minutes before departure. What am I missing, guys? Oh, that's duration, you plonker. So I'll put it back to. I'll just put 40. Duration. What was it? What was the default? I put 1 hour. You prat, Sam. There we are. Oh, full load of passengers, not a demand, even though there's about 20 aircraft flying between the two airports today. Right, New Sky's up and running. As you say, no obvious reason why they would say no to Alpaca becoming official. Absolutely. Doesn't VATSIM require VA to have its own website? Yes, so this could be an issue. I linked the New Sky site. I don't know if that is enough. Probably not. If it isn't, I don't know. Maybe I should start a website, but time-wise, I don't know what I'll have to be able to manage that. But you could be quite right, Domino Mosina. Hopefully the New Sky one is sufficient. Right, we'll try and get our clearance. It's very busy on ground. I'll just double check to make sure clearance isn't open. No, it's ground having to deal with and issue clearances and ground. So I forgot to mention I didn't download any Orpho because it's going to be dark in about 30 minutes. So anyway, we're on stand 109 right, and that 83 received was information hotel. It's an EasyJet here. Don't you see EasyJet in Dublin?
85-1 Juliet, no thanks, clear Paris, 10-2 Juliet, departure runway 28.
Oh, maybe they do fly in here from Paris, I don't know.
Squawk 6207. Airborne frequency
Just open the window of my office, guys. It's already getting hot. Goodness knows what my 50 night is going to do to me.
We are to first via Paris 2 Juliet departure, flight level 90, runway 28 right, squawk 6207.
Already 26 degrees in here, flipping heck.
85-1 Juliet, go free, black correct, break, Alpaca 7 Charlie Victor, tower, woman 8.6, bye-bye. Runway 8.6, Alpaca 7 Charlie Victor, thanks, bye-bye. Alpaca 47 Alpha Tango.
It's going to be so busy. Dublin's busy as it is, let alone with us lot all piling in. Dublin Ground, hello, Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike, stand 109 right, formation hotel 1001, departure clearance to Manchester.
Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike, good afternoon, clear Manchester, Beaufort 3 Juliet, departure runway 28 right, stop climb flight level 90, squawk 7322, airborne frequency at Dublin at 129.180.
Hit to Manchester, Botham 3 Juliet, runway 28 right, climb flight level 90, squawk 7322, airborne frequency 129.180, Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike.
Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike, feedback correct.
Perfect, so flight level 90, squawk 7322.
Speedbird 38 Delta Bravo, taxi Tango, Foxtrot, full throttling 4.
Perfect. Martin, the real question, the way I see it, is whether someone who creates a real-world Alpaca airline would owe you for the IP infringement. But there is. Did you see what I shared the other day about this Russian one? Someone started one in Russia, and it's quite active, called Alpaca Airlines. And they've got a YouTube channel as well. Let's have a look. And they claim to be an official VATSIM VA airline, but we had a look and it wasn't the case. Right, so briefing guys, taxi, most likely to face east, short taxi for us to November 2, and then the Botham 3 Juliet, you can see it selected here in the FMC My door just shutting. Probably the wife because of the baby. End of the runway, 650 feet. We're going to make a right turn. Delta Whiskey 128, max 210 knots. So just hold it at the up speed for those turns. Delta Whiskey 129. Then it's right turn eastbound to Delta Whiskey 124. Stop climb 90, which is set here and on the overhead. On the MCP. At go, both of them. 290 knots, flight level 230. So it's all coded. Cool, right, let's get better pushback. Hang in there, X-plane.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Alpaca. That's it, Steve. There's a new website with a booking search engine that only shows one flight connection per month. Yeah, I think we have on average of how many flights a month? Is it like 800-900? I mean, we've got to be one of the biggest unofficial virtual airlines. Oh yes, this is the latest version of the ZIBO 737, updated last night. 4.0507. God, yeah, I'm really struggling with frames here. And this is just stock scenery, no ortho. 30 FPS, 2930. It's probably all about traffic. There's a bit of, am I right in thinking this X-plane is sort of CPU limited, or it's only using one core, one thread, or something like that?
Flight level 90, squawk 3426, airborne frequency Dublin at 129.180.
What separates us from the serious VAs is the lack of seriousness, which I actually appreciate. Yeah, I mean, I suppose our seriousness is there when we're on the network and the way we fly the aircraft. We always take it seriously, but yeah. No training schedules, log checks. Oh, really? Is that what is required though for an official VA? Well, we'll see what happens. I'll let you know. I've got a funny feeling they're going to go no. Anyway, look, we're going to get a push out. We're a minute late. Managed to get that time back. I've never had a full crash and been able to sort of push on time. Really, it's quite lucky. Anyway, better get rid of the ground power.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Oh, that's good. Good that I did that because we wouldn't have connected the tug. Do you have any Duplobs in the fleet? There's one in Duxford. The one I left there 5 years ago. Never streamed again. Dublin ground Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike stand 109 right, request push and start.
Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike push and start is approved. Face east on Charlie QNH 1000.
Push start approved, face east Charlie line QNH 1000. Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike. Alright, 1000 set. Oh, we're ready to go. That was quite the butter landing back then, if I remember. Yeah, it was a nice landing.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
We want to go facing east, so this way.
1000.
And Charlie line's the middle one. One thing X-plane is so good. It's these default airports. Look at all the markings, they're absolutely perfect.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
So you might notice the amazing
and you may start
interactive checklist I used to use. I don't have installed anymore because I think one of the reasons this sim was crashing was something to do. Well, it's still crashing obviously, but the start issues I was having, the loading issues, which do seem to have really reduced now, something to do with fly with lure. So I've removed as many plugins as possible, and since I removed that checklist, interactive checklist, I've had less issues. Now, I should think some of you ZIBO aficionados are still using that checklist with no issues, but I don't know. Anyway, look, fingers crossed. No more problems. Right, starting engine number 2. Head 2. It's really nice to be back in X-plane though. Nightbot doesn't work for commands, however it does for timers, I believe, in members only streams. N2 or pressure M1. Yes, you have been sacked, Andy, because you were my voice. Oh yeah, that might help listening. Maybe it does work. Oh, so for those of you who are not impressed with my advertising, oh, Nightbot is working. There you go. There is every 30 minutes a link which will flag up with my new relationship with Chill Blast on this trial basis. Of course, you are under no obligation to click the link, but if you do, it massively helps. If you click the link, build a PC, it helps more. If you click a link, build a PC and buy it, it's brilliant. But long term, as I said in my post, general chat the other day, I would like to have a good relationship where I can actually get you guys discount on custom built PCs. That would be wicked. N2, oil pressure N1. Good to be back in the expanded pod. There's Alpaca 47 Alpha Tango taking off runway 28 right. Lua can cause several issues from what I remember when I was using Explain. Well, not Lua itself, but scripts written for it. Yeah, so I have just, with Fly with Lua, my landing butter calculator, B2 volume control, and that's it. Nothing else.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake sets.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Generator on APU off. We'll wait until we see the bypass pin. 777 there, Lufthansa. Well, I say Lufthansa, it's GC. How line's that? The Lufthansa tail. I know it doesn't always model match correctly. Crazy sarcasm, I was told I'm not allowed to waste money on a new 5090 PC. Apologies. I forgive you, crazy sarcasm. It is an obscene expensive graphics card. Roscoe, whereabouts did you do your type rating and base training? Very much understand the curiosity, but something I don't wish to disclose. Roscoe, thank you very much for your understanding.
Squawk 5675, airborne frequency.
GC is Lufthansa cargo, roger.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
We will, thank you very much. So, weather then, we've got a bit of a crosswind here. 200 at 16, gusting 27. Let's see how that puts itself in. The great thing about this taxiway is there's enough space for aircraft to... Oh no, I thought there was. No, because I'm on this Charlie line. I think if you're on the outer and inner line, there's enough space, but because I'm on the Charlie line, I'm blocking everyone. Right, anyway, one comment I had on last stream was that ATC was too loud, so I've turned that down. Right, let's do the before taxi flight.
Minimums, approaching minimums.
Flaps to 5. Flight controls. Forward, back, left, right, rudders right and left. Beautiful. Recall, blank will lower DU, and then we'd read the before taxi checklist. Trader, thank you very much. Only a mere 83 months as a member. Unbelievable. I don't even know what that is in years. Thankfully I have a calculator nearby. What's that? Nearly 7 years. Trader Vic. Unbelievable. Thank you very much for support for that entire period of time, and welcome to the members only stream.
Flight level 9-0-6464 and airborne frequency 129.180. Alpaca 5 Lima Charlie. Alpaca 5 Lima Charlie, we're back next.
Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike on Charlie line, request taxi.
Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike, taxi Charlie, Kilo, hold short November.
Charlie, Kilo, hold short, taxiway November. Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike. Alpaca. Routed guys. Charlie, Kilo, hold short, main taxiway November.
The 738 passing behind, right to left.
Config.
Giving way to traffic passing behind. Easy 510 go.
They have been a member longer than you have been streaming. That's dedication, I know. The channel is going to be 8 years old next month in January, but I only started streaming, what, a year and a half into the channel? Can't really remember. Oh, I've missed this replay. Sorry about the traffic going past my house. It's either that or I melt. Might be the FPS is dropping a bit, but I have to say X-Plane doesn't stutter at all. Well, not at the moment. Cool. This random baggage man just went straight across the taxiway. So you might not know this, but in the background YouTube has actually changed the way the studio looks for Extreme, so I'm just kind of getting used to that in the background. But basically the way it interacts with Streamlabs is a little bit different. Oh my goodness me. This Irish ground crew. Yeah, that would be a report.
Mike, contact Tower 11806, bye-bye.
Tower 186, Alpaca 6 X-ray, bye-bye. So hold short the main taxiway.
Same for you, Tower.
I think there's a shamrock behind us, or somewhere over there. Right, quickly rattle through the before takeoff checklist. So config checked, flaps 5.5, green light, stab trim set for departure, and we have 5.5 units set. Takeoff briefing. Packs on the bleeds on V-speeds are set 40, 40, 46 on the MCP. Just going to hold short of November here. Tower, hello, it's Alpaca 6 X-ray, Mike on Kilo holding short November.
Alpaca 6 expects November 1, from November 1, runway 28 right, line up and wait.
Taxi November 1 via November 1, line up wait, runway 28 right. Alpaca 6 X6 X-ray bike. I feel like that, I can't get my words out. So we're making a right turn to November 1. Let me just start my before takeoff checklist again to takeoff briefing. So Pax Auto bleeds on, V speed set for departure 40, 40, 46 set on the MCP. The departure is the Boffin 3 Juliet, right turn after departure. Climbing flight level 90, NADP 2, we book up at 1500 feet here in Dublin. Any problems will climb runway heading 3000 feet, which is the MSA reviewed. Cabin, and the seatbelt should be on, is secure. There we are. Check this complete, and we've already cleared line up and wait. So they can come on. I can come on. Auto throttle and LNAV.
Shamrock 4984, runway 28 right, line up and wait.
And there's a little shamrock lining up ahead of us, which is absolutely fine. So MCP is set, transponder. TARA, strobe lights are on, waiting for our takeoff clearance. These will obviously be red in real life. This is just default X-Plane 12. All the scenery you're going to see today is default. No ortho, default Dublin. However, not default Manchester. Massive thanks to David757 who sent a fix out for X-Plane users with the updated taxiways in Manchester. 9,000 on the MCP, sir. Just testing everyone. Well done, Adam KPEC21, who spotted that error.
Okay, I'm to China, requesting frequency change to the Dublin Center.
Yeah, it's an Ottoman on the Dublin. Check your charts. Bye-bye.
So, yeah.
Bye-bye, sorry for that.
Yeah, Dublin automatic changeover frequency, guys, so you don't have to... you won't get handed over from tower. So Shannon's currently lined up. Shamrock is currently lined up with the edge lighting. That really kills the FPS. Wow, look at that. 30 FPS. If I zoom in, 17 FPS. Oh my gosh, the lag. Ugh. Why does that, experts? Well, I can't do that anymore. Why does that cause so much lag zooming in like that? Yeah, the light reflections look very nice. You wouldn't have the full Cat 3 lighting on though in these conditions. 5090 justified. 129,180. See it, boy. Frequency. Everything around Dublin 2 runways. Obviously got a lot more capacity, so they can have us waiting on the runway. They can have aircraft landing over on 28 left. MGS tried to revert an NVIDIA driver. I don't think reverting is going to cause any issues with the FPS. It's always been like that in X-Plane, I think. Hello, Aaron. Question. Not filed for 250, but the highest flight level I was cleared to by a controller before moving to Unicom was 230. Can I proceed to 25? Absolutely, yeah. If you're on Unicom, you can do what you want, basically, or advise me.
Right, Cape Takeoff, Sherman 4, and then one next place.
So list them in. I'm bound by the limitations of my CPU and X-Plane now. GPU's just ticking over here. What's that? November 3 is that?
My apologies, I meant November 2, my apologies.
Andy being cheeky there, tried to take an illegal departure from November 3. We all heard you, Andy. Nice try. Just started to rain. It's nice to have a group flight though. You hear just the same voice as regular people. Well, you remember so long. Thank you. Just cleaning up one's output, all that stuff might be also a good idea. Yes, well, you might not have heard I'm getting a new PC very soon, so the number of flights left I'm doing on this sim is limited, really. Probably this one. I don't have a date yet confirmed for the delivery of the PC. It's still being built, but they did say before Christmas, so maybe 1, maybe 2 streams max left. I would then do I'll keep this in a box for a couple of months, just in case I have issues with my new PC. And then I'll probably do a clean factory reset. 28 right, cleared takeoff, Alpaca 6 X-ray, bye-bye. Excellent, cleared takeoff, flights on, checklist complete. Anyway, we need to go flying for now. Okay, timing. Getting a bit dark in here.
Runway 28 right, line up and wait behind the Alpaca Airways 50.
Alright, it's 40%, a little bit more stabilised. Set takeoff thrust. I like the spool up time in the ZIBO. I think it's a little better than the PMDG. There we are. Off right rudder already coming in. Takeoff thrust set indications normal. Good crosswind. Whoa, that's loads of right rudder. Whoa, what's... Oh, I've got full right! What the hell? Full right! My nose wheel's bouncing all over the place. Why is it... Get the nose down. Oh! That's why it's not right with it. The sim there. Flipping heck. Something was not right. Something's broken there. Positive 5 gear up. I think I turned the wrong way. It's an 18 knot crosswind, not a 48 knot crosswind. I've got no pitch authority. Look, that's full down.
1,000.
Oh, crikey. Okay, something's changed fundamentally. What's going on? It usually feels really good. That's one. I don't know what happened there, guys. Honestly, I had so much rudder for an 18 knot crosswind. It was full right rudder. See what happens on New Sky Score. Oh. The nose was coming up. It was doing a wheelie. Right, the nose came up at about 60 knots. So I actually pushed the nose down to get it back on the runway. And I think what happened was when the nose came on the runway, the nose wheel gripped. Come on, flight director. I've got so much... Something's really not feeling right at the moment. Well out of trim, all of a sudden, for no reason. Flaps up. There's departures. What is going on with the mod? That's the worst takeoff I think that's ever happened. It's so out of trim. I'm still trim. This is like how the PMDG was on release. There we are, now I'm in trim. That was crazy. But the thing is, X-Plane is known for... I've always liked X-Plane for the realism. Right now... Dublin departures, hello, Alpaca 6 X-ray, Mike Botham, 3 Juliet, passing 60, flight level 90. There's
Alpaca 6 X-ray, Mike Dublin identified, clear direct both from climb unrestricted, flight level 190.
Direct both from climb unrestricted, flight level 190, Alpaca 6 X-ray, Mike. Try and hand fly and set 190. This is usually done by PM. When you're hand flying, the PM manipulates the MCP. But again, look, I had it perfectly in trim, and I've been doing the same speed. Let me just let go. Look at this. Just like some weird lag with the pitch. Anyway, command bay, passing A5 flight level 190 to take off checks. Air conditioning and pressurisation 3.9. 9 degrees bit of engine exhaust. Set. Camera released. Altimeter's standard set, passing 9 for flight level 190. VNAV, have to take off checklist. Alright, FPS is massively improved now. 44 something. And we're blasting our way out of Dublin. Yeah, so if you replay that takeoff, why am I descending? The 90 restriction, okay, fair enough, but why is it not stopped at 90? Why has it gone out hold? What? Not very much luck. I think it's because I pushed VNAV above 90 and it pushing out into vent. There we are. Yeah, the nose started coming up on its own around 60-70 knots, which is just... I've had that before in several aircraft and X-plane previously, and Laminar did fix it. But it just popped up. It started doing a wheelie at about 70-80 knots. So obviously, if it's doing a wheelie, the nose wheel's off the runway. Your only steering ability you've got is your rudder. No nose wheel steering input. So obviously, I was making rudder adjustments. Then I lowered the nose by pitching nose down to get the nose back on the runway. And then obviously, because I had a rudder input in, much more rudder than I should have because of the wasn't very realistic. It jerked to the right. So. Yeah, limitations of the sim there. Anyway, let's see what happens. 117, 190 previous checks. Fuel 4 pumps. Lights. Logo APU is off. Pressurization 5.0 set. Belts seems smooth enough. Recoil checks complete. Oh, and he also said don't both. Perfect. PC's getting its own bag of head. It's no longer wanted. It's having a sulk. At least the turbulence realistic. That's good. Bounce back on. Yeah, that was weird. Crazy. ZIBO and Co have been messing with the flight model. Yeah, it's definitely changed. Yeah, well, the root cause of that massive sort of roll rate was my roll input, but it's because we're popping a wheelie at 70 knots. You could hear it in X-plane. You can always hear it when the nose wheel comes off the ground. But yeah, let's see what happens on the next takeoff. But the initial takeoff roll, I had to have so much rudder. So initially, with a strong crosswind, the rudder isn't very effective. So your steering's primarily through the nose wheel at low speeds. When you sort of get above 60 knots, the rudder's becoming more effective. But I had to give it so much rudder to stay on that centre line, much more than it used to be. But it used to be perfect. It used to always be perfect in the mod. I don't know what's happened there. Out to advisory, Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike, right. The Alpaca Airways then, so on to advisory. And we're coming above the clouds. I had no chance for a fly. Oh, that does look very nice though. That won't get old though. Nice. That looks fantastic. Very good. Right, one to go. Vertical speeds. 190 is our cruise today. And we've only got 63 miles till top of descent. It is a short sector. Both wings are still there. Yeah, I think I probably whacked a pod on the runway or something. I won't do a full replay though, because I'm doing 2 sectors. Now, credit to explain, this lighting looks fantastic. I think I'll just leave the engine anti-ice on though. Oh yeah, I'll require VNAV. We're in the cruise. So is there anyone coming the other way? Can we see from Manchester to Dublin? Not sure. Anyway, my on-block time in Manchester 16:30, so we're looking good to be landing on time. Has anyone else noticed anything with flying in X-Plane? You know, anything weird? So that was very strange. Anyway, I best start setting up for the approach. Are they using 2-3 left for landing? Sorry, for departures in Manchester. Oh, I recognise some of the controllers. There's one of them looks like a member. Anyway, let's grab the 80s for Manchester. So Manchester 80s, information November. 2-3 right for landing, departure 2-3 left, transition level 6-5, surface winds. So it was quite nice, 190 at 9. 10k, light rain, scattered clouds. QNH is 1008, so we can preset the QNH. Alright, let's start loading the FC. Some weather here on the weather radar in Explain. In Mersey. Oh, you're right through it, look. It looks sort of nasty. Yeah, very nasty. There's no thunderstorms forecast, usually. So I don't know why we're getting a return like that. Anyway, let's fetch the weather. Domino, yeah, 2-3 left for departure at Manchester, roger. Gary, yeah, I think my new room, I think the 5090 kicks out a lot of power. I mean, I have got a 1000 watt PSU in it. Was it called PSU? I'm trying to sound pro here. Power supply. Winds are in, and QNH we're expecting was 1008. Execute. Legs. Runway 23 right. Fix. 10 miles. Should be VMC. 4 miles. I won't put 3 times height because we're so low. We already see top descents at 40 miles. Great. So the Mallard arrival. It's going to take us in via Mallard. We must be level at 170, which checks in the FMC. Just decrease the scale. There we are. We're going to en route to Mallard, Wallasey. Wallasey, there's no restriction. And from Wallasey to Mersey. Mersey, 230 knots at flight level 70. Now, to put something in it which replicates our track miles a little more, if we select CF23 right into the scratch pad here and take 90 degrees off the inbound course, so 90 plus 232 is 322, so I'm going to put a radial of 322 in, 322, a slash, just put 4 miles, put that above centre fix, waypoint, there we are. There's a little bit more realistic to the actual track miles and track we can expect. And the recommended speed on base is 180 knots. What I'm going to do is put 180 or below here, slash execute. Out constraint Mallard we know about. Let's see if that constraint at 170 is leaving us high. If I temporarily delete it, you can see where VNAV would like you. 168, yeah, okay, 200 feet high, not a problem. I might just put 170 below. And stop the Mallard messages coming up. Great, so star is in. Is there lightning going on outside? I can see a lot of flashing, but look, we've got the engine anti-ice on. Let's get the ILS tuned up then. 1095. 1095. We've got the Manchester VO on standby. 11355. 11355. Course is 232. So I can actually put this. Come on, look, you can watch me set the courses. Vested yoke cam, or MCP cam I call this, 232. There we go. Perfect. Need to get back to full screen. Platform altitude then is 3,500 feet to intercept the ILS. That's the centre fix, Foxtrot 23 right as well. 3 degree ILS checks in the FMC. The minimums we have for the Cat 1 approach is 449 feet. So let's go here back to map, set the minimums to 449 feet. Interesting weather return, as we looked at earlier. Do I scoot round it like I would do in real life? Or do I just plough on through? Because I think, well, it's disappeared now, just like that. There we are. Frequency course is minimum set. RVR required 550 meters. PSU power supply unit. Yeah, I got the correct acronym. Yes. Alright, highest terrain to the north, 3,500 feet, something to bear in mind, and that's where we vectored from. So if we end up east of Manchester, just if we lose radar, go to 4,000. So then, 23 right, Manchester, watch for the hump. I should think the Indy builds a model of this. They definitely have an X-plane, so prior to hotel there's a significant upslope which actually can lead to hard landing. So be careful of that. And we'll plan to vacate either Bravo Delta Bravo or Alpha Echo, whichever one we come to first. Papa's too ambitious, really. So fuel for Birmingham, we needed 2 tons. Arrive with 3.6, so we've got at least 40 minutes holding. 500 kilos of fuel to burn until we land. Landing weight's going to be 62.8. Flap 30 or debate 3 is what the OPT would have spat out as a suitable performance setting. And as it's a transit turnaround coming up, we'll go second E10 reverse. Manchester can be confusing, so when you vacate we'll go on to Bravo. Sometimes you go over to Alpha, sometimes over to Kilo. I might have popped around here before, but if we end up on Terminal 2, just take your time with the taxi routing. I might request Terminal 3, just to keep it simple. There we are. All the briefings complete. Hi Larry, good morning all. Friday awake and watching your stream. Thank you very much. Good morning to you. Look at the weather radar return. They need to tweak this in X-Plane. There's no weather like that in Manchester. Yes, there might be some rain and drizzle, and some worst case moderate rain showers. That looks like some sort of embedded thunderstorm with significant turbulence. So I don't know. What do you reckon, chap? Plough on through it, or shall I position round it? I can give myself a vector and scoot round. Precipitation here, by the looks of it. Awesome. Nightbot telling you all to subscribe, or hopefully you all have, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Given your takeoff, scoot around, said Martin. Unbelievable. I've done how many takeoffs in the ZIBO mod? How many streams? If you look at the playlist, 200-300? I haven't had one as hairy as that before. That was bonkers. Push through it, yeah, alright then. Okay, approaching top of descent speed level 170 Mallard. So 170 set. We'll automatically start descent. It's like lightning going. I do like the default weather in X-Plane, but sometimes it can just be. Why has it generated that? Thunderstorm there. Who knows? There we are. Down we go, 16 minutes into the flight, already descending into Manchester. It is a short sector. Awesome. So the weather's actually okay. Towering cumulus, alright, well it's translated towering cumulus as embedded, you know, ITCZ thunderstorms. To be fair, the return's getting a little better, but yeah, just to reassure you, ladies and gentlemen, in real life we would not attempt to fly through a weather return like that. Especially with the shape of the cell, sort of different hooks, and you see this going off there, that's the start of quite a nasty thunderstorm. Alright, we'll continue descending because the profile 170 pretty much leaves us on path, so I'll set 70, which is the level restriction at Mersey. Set VNF. I still can't believe the stream, as soon as I pressed ended the intro and went to my main scene to start streaming, the sim like literally crashed like 3 seconds afterwards. Touch wood. That's it. Oh dear. Well, we've lost the to be fair, the red returns have gone. That's what I mean, it doesn't really change like that quickly. V nav seems to be behaving very nicely though. Wildlife was disconnected for some reason. I just heard it click off. It's weird. Just adding thrust there. Yeah, it's working as I'd expected to. Bit of light turbulence, but we did already pop the seatbelt sign on as we have 15 minutes to landing again. We just cycle the belts like that. Perfect. Just tells the cabin crew we've got 15 minutes. Yeah, the return's almost disappeared now. You know, went from solid red to just disappearing completely. List of it. I've just seen your comment up there. Turn the weather gain down. It makes the weather look green and your day easier. Yeah, it's true. To be fair, it seems to have automatically done it. That's also something we don't do in real life. I'll have you all know. Very good. I want to look at that takeoff again. I might actually just bring it up on stream. Hold on. Let's have a look at it. Power the internet. Whoa. Oh, my door banging. I think it's just the wind. It's windy where I am. It's got the window open. It's sort of blowing around in my office as well. Hold on. Where I am. Oh, that's my own voice. Let's have a look at my. Oh, this is weird. Playing my own stream back in a stream. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Right there. My nose wheel's bouncing all over the place. Why is it getting... So at that point then, the nose wheel was up. So I'm at just before V1. The nose wheel's popping up and down. Right. I like the spoiler. It's like Inception, this is ZIBO. I think it's a little better than the PFG. There we are. Off right rudder already coming in. Takeoff thrust indications normal. So I had loads of right rudder. Good crosswind. Whoa, that's loads of. There you go. Look, the nose wheel's off. Or look, this speed was 70 knots. My nose wheel's come up already, so that's bad. So that means the nose wheel. I've got no nose wheel steering now. Whoa! I've got full right. What the hell? And then it bounced back on. Now the nose wheel's up again. My nose wheel's bouncing all over the place. Why is it? So I'm doing a wheelie right now, and as you watch what happened. This is what happened when the nose down. God, it grips. Look. Yeah. I rolled the wrong way. That didn't help, but it was all broken. Right. Anyway, let's contact Manchester. I've got a ding dong there. 118580 and a lightning as well. Lovely. Perfect. It's gone very dark. I knew I recognised this controller. Passing 9870 post cruise checks. Fuel, lights, angle of bank 25, pressurisation, set, belts on, recoil checks.
GN638, speed 220 knots, descend, altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1008.
Have a quick look at the weather. We already copied information. Oscar. Oh, the lightning, crikey. Manchester, hello, Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike, descending flight level 70, inbound to Mersey, information Oscar 1008, we're a 738.
Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike, Manchester radar, good afternoon, vectoring ILS approach, runway 23 right, descend, flight level 70, leave Mersey, heading 08 at 0 degrees.
Descend flight level 70 after Mersey, radar heading 080 degrees, Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike. Mode control. Great, so that track I put in after Mersey, the planning stage, is looking very close to what we need. So we have one to go, but we'll keep the rate of descent because we've got a restriction to be level at Mersey. Oh, lightning going off in the flight deck here. Just don't worry about being late for the return. That's real world flying.
Hello, what's your location? I can't see you.
I look just at the cloud. Okay, so as soon as the aircraft starts turning at Mersey, which it is now, heading select. There's a bit of traffic building up for a moment. So we've got a 70 level segment, that's completely normal. And we've got max 230 knots. Bit of a wind coming from the southwest. They're pushing us along in this direction. Good ground speed. Look, 296 knots. Oof, yeah, they look apocalyptic, those clouds. Oh yeah, there's an easy bar ahead of us. So downwind now, long downwind vector for ILS-23 right, but we are on profile. In fact, the top of descent point, the 70 is coming up here.
Easy 94 Yankee Juliet Squawk 7351. 7351. Easy 94.
Good stuff. Bit of light turbulence. There's an Andy behind us. X-ray clouds at their fly list. Yes, looks a bit like a pillow.
Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo Manchester radar. Hello, descend flight level 80. Enter the hold at Mersey. Delay less than 5 minutes.
Oh, I just slipped in before Andy. Just get in before having to hold.
Easy 714 contact director 121.
A couple of contacts there, look, quite close to each other. The same altitude, are they in formation?
Manchester approach, hello, EG37 Papa Record.
A lot of traffic with the alpacas, they're easy and all sorts.
7,000 feet, either on bed 1 mic, arrival. We have information.
Bismarck, sorry, problems, unable to fly today. No problem, Bismarck. If we roll a giveaway and then someone didn't participate, we just roll it again. So thanks for the heads up on that one. Things happen. Do you have a preferential treatment? Hardly. I don't want any of that. I have to say, this light turbulence I really like in X-Plane. I'm a big fan of this. It's getting a little bit high now, but we're going to get some delayed track miles by the looks of it. But I'm in, obviously, precipitation, but I've now got no weather radar return.
Alpaca 6 X-ray back, turn right, heading 100% to altitude 5,000 feet. Traffic. 1008.
Right, heading 100 degrees, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1008, Alpaca 6 X-ray right. I've just got a little TA there, 5,000 feet.
There's traffic just off to your left-hand side, same level, about 2.5 miles. Apologies about that, you should start separating each other.
Oh, we're waving at him, Alpaca 6 X-ray right, thank you. So it's only little easy jet just or something behind me, crossing behind. Vertical speed. Hello Jill, Captain, what's the info bar at the top of your screen? It's Fly Live. It's no longer supported. I don't know if you can still go on his website and download it. 121-355 call sign only, Alpaca 6 X-ray right. Cheers, bye bye. Has he been alpaca lipsed? He doesn't sound too stressed. Just leave it vertical speed here. Manchester Director, Alpaca 6 X-ray bike. Fuck, it's QNH.
1,000 to go.
Roger. Don't forget to set QNH, so QNH set passing 5,700, 5,000, no flags. Stand by to sit.
Speed 180 knots. Speed 180 knots.
Larry, whilst Fly Live isn't supported, it does still work. I do my own streaming and use it all the time. Very good.
Alpaca 6 X-ray mate, speed 220 knots.
220 knots, Alpaca 6 X-ray mate. just shut off that VS. I love this MCP. I think it's a great addition to the stream, don't you think? Because I can also sort of look around the cockpit and still manipulate the autopilot, different views. Hello V Sky Check, good day to you. Hope you're doing well.
once established on the localizer speed 160 and up to 40 ME. Once established 160 to 4, EC714.
I can't remember.
Descent altitude 4,000 feet.
Descent 4,000 feet, Alpaca 663, right. I can't remember in Manchester, CDA monitoring I think it's below 5,000 feet, I'm not sure. Anti-ISR off now at 13 degrees, definitely don't need it on now. Let's just update the FMC to replicate our track miles a little more.
1,000 to go.
Okay, good. Which is why I hate short flights. They're more fun. More takeoff.
Turn rating 150 degrees.
Riding 150 degrees, Alpaca 663, right. Yeah, I forgot I stepped on there.
Emirates 28 super speed 160 and up to 40 ME.
So VS 250 feet per minute, just to do a nice shallow descent, try and do a CDA. See the overhead panel. Nowhere to put it. Yes, speed. 3,500 feet, speed 180 knots, Alpaca 663, right. Okay, speed checked. Flaps 1. The beautiful flaps 2 could be used. Riding 200 degrees on the heading, cleared ILS 23, right, Alpaca 663, right. Perfect. Flap 2 we have. Perfect for this, when you're slightly below the glides, you want to try and do some sort of CDA. Right, correct sensing. Full lock arms. Localizer alive, localizer capture. Runway heading 232 set. Happy days. Good job I didn't download Ortho today. Yeah, another sponsoring company building a 737 flight deck. I know. I have to get it sorted.
1,000 to go.
Chase. Steve, you've got the MCP as well, best hardware you've bought this year. It certainly makes it easier, more efficient than using the mouse, absolutely. And I'm now beginning to get in the habit of using it more than my mouse. Do occasionally forget. But it does work well in the mod. Traffic there on final. It's a good distance ahead though, it's about 8 miles ahead. Gosh, I think it's really windy outside. Just see the approach lights of 23 right, 23 left coming into view, and glide slopes live. Hi Germany, is this third or second sector? This is the first sector. It's been actually very smooth with the amount of traffic. Listen, you instinctively try to use the mouse in the real cockpit. Thankfully there's not that option. Right, well hopefully by landing we'll go a little better than my takeoff. 160 till 4, Alpaca 663, right. Flat 5. Tower 118-630, call sign only, Alpaca 663, bye bye. Using the exact correct frequencies, love it. Oh dear. Manchester Tower low, Alpaca 663 Mike, just going fully established, ILS 23 right, 12 miles, 160 till 4.
Alpaca 663 Mike, Manchester Tower low, I'll call you back.
Very calm.
Alpaca 29 Tango, contact Manchester radar 118.58.
Oh, is that Alpaca going around or taking off? Brian Bank, congrats on 6 years of member flights. Thank you very much, buddy. Yeah, 72nd group flights, 72 of these members only streams we've done. It's been a lot of fun organising. Right, cleared approach, arm approach. Light slope capture, missed approach altitude, 3,500 feet set. And the missed approach is climb straight ahead, right north.
Manchester Tower had a continue approach runway 20, you're just becoming number 2.
Continue approach, Alpaca 663, right. What was that? I got a ding dong on New Sky. What does New Sky want at this time? Or was it a message, I think? Super randoms 1 2 3 4. What a tag. I don't know if you're here, if you just joined. Regardless, you've been a member for some time. Thank you very much indeed. Hope you will. New pilot probably. Good for him. He's joining the best unofficial virtual airline there is.
Sorry, what was he heading?
Agent 63 heading north.
Seems looking good, but look at the headwind here. Everything's going really slow. 47 knot headwind. So our ground speed's a mere 130 knots. That's why it's going to take us ages on this approach. V-Sky check looking very stable. The takeoff was far from that. We had some really strange behaviour on takeoff. Mod was popping a wheelie at 60 knots. And once the nose wheel came onto the runway, it veered off to the right violently. And then I tried to rotate, turn the wrong way and all sorts. Ding dong for the crew to take their seats perhaps. Yes, let's say it was that.
25.
Easy, T9 Papa Whiskey Roger, the departure sector's just clearing to go around the Pushback on the
Roger.
Yeah, it's flying the autopilot well. The autothrottle's doing a good job holding the speed.
Easy, 43 Mike Charlie Manchester.
Wind's not too bad. Having said this, guys, I've landed in Manchester lots before. And it's always windy, turbulent. If it's over sort of 10 knots, it's always bumpy on 23 right. Always bumpy. This V Sky check got all that. But yeah, we were popping a wheelie at 60 knots.
Easy 714, the wind's 190 degrees 1.
Oh yeah, variable winds, you never know what's going to happen there. There's a little bit of yawing. Whoa. So we'll configure 4 miles with visual plus that strong headwind. The night lighting though and the haze looks fantastic. Now that looks really good. So, oh my gosh, look at all the traffic sort of spawning in there. Oh my goodness. I only turned this on during group flight so I can sort of see some of you guys.
Air France 361 Lima without delay via Hotel 1 cross runway 2 through right 1 located hold Victor 1.
So aircraft crossing ahead, 4 miles, gear down, flap 15, match speeds, landing checklist 2 flaps. Star switches, continuous, recall checked, speed brake, on green line, landing gear down to green, order brake set to 3, flap 30. Believe it or not, it said 9 knot headwind, so you'd only bug for your F plus 10, but with that gust around, I might just bug a few knots extra. Lovely. Flaps 30 green light, lights on. No, they're not. We're waiting for landing clearance, holding landing lights.
1,000.
Checks. Yeah, wind's variable. AKA Gale Force 10. It's all over the place. Where's it going? Look it off the localizer, look. It's like almost 1 dot off the localizer. Come on. It's struggling. Now the rain stopped, I'm just going to leave the one. Ah, disconnecting. Not sure what the autopilot was doing there. 2-3 right, clear to land. Alpaca 6 right. It's just, I don't know, it's like it on the takeoff. Whoa! It feels rude. It feels different. Pretty high now. Oh my god, I got full nose down. Come on. It just feels like it's in trim, then all of a sudden it's not in trim. I think it might be the X-plane weird winds. I'm ignoring the flight directors, I'm just following the pappies. Continue. Oh, got high at the end.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
I don't know what's happened to the sim, like, honestly. I don't know what's going on. It feels so weird. It doesn't feel right at all. 100 knots. It feels so weird. 80 knots. Manual braking. 80 knots. It doesn't feel right. There's a Massive A380 there.
Yankee Juliet Manchester Tower, heading speed 160 knots, maintain until 4 DME, number 2.
Doesn't feel right to me. I've done several flights to this aircraft. I think something's not right. I don't know if it's...
663 Mike, give way to the Airbus A380, left to right, and right turn hold at Bravo 2.
Give way to the Emirates A380, then we'll make a right turn, hold Bravo 2, Alpaca 663 right. I don't think it's just ZIBO. I think this could be an X-plane thing. I don't think that's the mod. Because I couldn't really see. Have a look back at that replay. What were the winds doing? I think the winds were constantly changing. It's just yeah, exactly. V Sky Check uses X-plane. This is an X-plane wind thing. That wasn't the mod so much. But the way the wind I think was changing was making it almost impossible to fly, and the aircraft fell in trim. Then all of a sudden, there's at one point I went full nose down and it would barely drop the nose, which would suggest it's not an X-plane issue. Right, I'm going to try and get off the runway. It's the easiest waiting. David, it was the weather. It's the same for me. Honestly, it was. I struggled there. It was really unstable. Oh, sorry, Simba. Gonna have to abandon the second leg. Sim just crashed twice. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Yeah, the variable. What is that? What was going on with the winds, guys?
Easy 43 Mike Charlie, runway 20 right. The wind's 190 degrees, 10 knots. You clear to land.
Yeah, generally speaking, with the winds, it's always. I say always. The last few months in X-plane, it's always been, if the wind's reported as variable on the METAR, it just throws the aircraft all over the place, you know. Yeah, Brits. So Bravo 2, look, that's our taxi limit here. It's where the A380 is holding, basically. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim was like this before the start as well. The A380 will pull forward a little bit. Yeah, it's a lot better on the latest updates, but sometimes it still behaves like gust when it's variable. That was one of the worst takeoffs and worst landings I've ever done in one stream. A380's on its way. Where's all the alpacas anyway? Am I going to Terminal 3? No, you're all over there, aren't you? Ground frequency 121.855. Put that on standby. Holding Bravo 2, Alpaca 663 Mike.
Alpaca 663 Mike, thanks to ground 121.855. Bye-bye.
Ground 121.855, Alpaca 663 Mike. Bye. So this is David 757's hard work. He's updated all the taxiways. Oh, the Go Terminal 3, the Juliet Echo taxiway is blocked by a comically large 777. Roger.
Or do you have the new scenery? Excellent, 714.
Everyone's asking about the Indy build scenery, aren't they?
Taxi on a quick Delta 65, Delta expect stand 307.
Delta 65, Delta expect stand 307. 8714.
Emirates 28, taxi.
That's our taxi limit here, Bravo 2.
Stand 615 Delta, Emirates 28.
Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike, Manchester ground.
Hello, holding Bravo 2 and request anywhere Terminal 3, please.
Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike, roger. Taxi holding point Delta 2 by Delta, expect stand 209.
Expecting stand 209, taxiing Delta 2, hold short Delta, Alpaca 6 X-ray Mike. Okay, so... Oh no, oh, sorry, Delta hold short Delta 2, so we're going to make that left there, and then up there Delta 2. That's not too bad.
943, roger, face west.
Amount of A380s, there's a few here, is there? Yeah, Emirates, is it daily flight to Manchester? And they're A380. Rest of taxi and flow, that can be done as well. Oh, there's a lot of traffic here, but this makes it, this is what it's all about, this makes it fun. You know, prior to that sort of going really popular, you know, flying online I find very boring now, but this is great, mixing all this traffic. And everyone has the same sort of wish to do it as realistically as possible, which makes it so great. Thankfully, Chief Pilot of Alpaca Airways is always bribed into ignoring that type of landing. All it takes is a few dog biscuits. Cheers, Larry.
3 Mike Alpha, follow the Airbus A350 in front. Here's the new scenery. Hold Papa 1.
Is that for me? I'm not sure.
Postman 3 Mike Alpha.
So he said go up to Delta 2,
in front, hold Papa 1.
but you know that's not Terminal 3 unless he's taking me some very long way round.
Postman 3 Mike Alpha, clear information. He has the new scenery, so if you just follow him, you should. Once again, please, Papa Alpha. Postman 3 Mike Alpha, the Scandinavian in front has the new scenery, sir. He should, if you follow him, you won't go wrong. Thank you, I will follow him. Thank you very much, Papa Alpha.
We should be out of. Okay, here's our clearance limit Delta 2. God, it's busy on the ground here. Look at all this traffic.
Easy 23 Bravo Delta, taxi holder point Foxtrot 1 via Juliet Foxtrot, Kilo and Foxtrot.
Right, let's bring it to a stop there. Got to get out of here as well, guys.
Bro, easy 43 Mike Charlie. Juliet Foxtrot, Fox 1, hold shot to 3 right. So easy 3 Bravo Delta. The other station calling? Easy 4.
Right, so we get a chance to get a word in and hopefully get some sort of taxi. It's an A350 behind us, got everything here. It's an A380 that's parked over there, I think.
Delta 210A, easy 43 Mike Charlie.
Oh, 209 is a Terminal 2 stand.
Oh, great. The new scenery, sir.
Oh, why am I going all the way up there? No, I don't want Pier 2.
Again, easy 43 Mike Charlie. Easy 43 Mike Charlie, do you have the new scenery?
I'll ask if I can go over here.
Paper.
Pier B, at least on its Terminal 1.
Mike Charlie, roger.
It's quiet over there, I'll ask.
Manchester ground, hello, 2Jet 3 Charlie Oscar.
I'll ask if I can take a right turn Papa Lima anywhere on the left side of Pier B.
2 Jet.
Yeah, I did say Charlie, didn't I? And then I just presumed 209 was a Terminal C, that was. The taxi's going to be as long as the flight. Accurate.
Alpaca 62 Echoes down 208 with Papa 1008, request push and start.
Try and get a word in
Alpaca
edgeways.
62 Echo due traffic, expect a 5-minute delay.
Oh dear.
Roger.
The ground Alpaca 6X3 right, holding Delta 2. If anywhere we can park on Pier B, stand sort of 12 to 2, that will work for us. Pratt.
Alpaca 6X3 Mike Roger, stand 2-1, would that work for you?
Yeah, that's fine, thank you.
Alpaca 6X3 Mike, taxi stand 2-1 by Delta and Lima.
2-1 by Delta and Lima, thank you. Alpaca 6X3 right. 2-1, I don't even know where it is, I just said thank you. But... yeah, I got it. So basically, Delta, Lima, 2-1 up at the corner. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day, guys. I don't know if that taxiway is exactly there though on the scenery. So, is this updated? Right, guys, I'm going to follow the chart. Alright. I'm going to follow the chart and just go in a straight line, okay? It's actually here in the sim. I think it is. Or not. Yeah, there it is. There it is. It's good. It's good. So look, I'm gonna go in a straight line here, guys. Thanks. Right. I know I'm having a taxi exchange, but I'm following the chart. It's not updated. Just look away from the stream for the next 15 seconds.
Easy 43 Mike Charlie, taxi holding point Delta 8 via Delta.
There we are, we can join Lima here at Lima 2. Perfect.
Easy 43 Mike Charlie.
There we are, look. I never went anything wrong. Did anything wrong. In fact, look. You guys all been seeing my taxiing. There you go. Perfect. I haven't made a single mistake. Excellent taxiing. Actually, I just want to give you a closer look on that.
Easy 43 Charlie, Roger.
Yeah, brilliant. No, I can't minimise it. Oh, what have I done?
Easy 28 Echo Delta, Manchester Brown.
I should do that a lot more. Maxi map. There we are. I don't know if stand 2-1 is here either in the sim. No. Look. Oh, it is. Perfect.
ED23 Bravo Delta report position.
AP is always finished. That's an Italian skill.
ED23 Bravo Delta was a tower 118.
So busy. Wow, buzz. Shut out to. There we are, perfect. Ah, lovely, stocky X-plate textures. Lovely. Controller should have said link 2, really. It's alright, we got there. Yeah, crazy sarcasm, must get up quite old, yeah. There'll be too much thrust, their single engine should go more than 40.
Emirates 62 Mike.
I'm just gonna make sure I'm not blocking the taxiway, just go up a little more than that.
Delta 7 by November Bravo at Delta.
It's quite good actually. You run out of a lot of inertia single engine. That'll do.
EG43
Cool.
Mike Charlie taxi.
Fucking brakes set.
Got a new stand for you, sir. Taxi stand
Perfect.
27 by Delta.
Blues, 1 red engine dead. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Manchester. Oh my goodness me. What a stressful flight. No, not really. A stressful takeoff and landing though, my goodness. Oh dear. Steve, don't think the charts are up to date either. Oh really? I think Navigraph are quite good. Ah, maybe this one isn't up to date. But anyway, look, we got here, no one moaned. Transit shutdown flow then. Pop that on, open the isolation valve. Oh, ground power's connected even better, so we can actually turn that off. Turn off the APU. That could come off. Voice recorder's on. 2000 standby. See how New Sky awarded me for that sector. We'll have to also see how ZIBO awarded me as well. Right, let's see. Looks like New Sky crashed, everyone. I can't actually show you what happened on New Sky. It crashed. Oh no, that's a real shame. Oh no. No. Does anyone want to see if I open New Sky if it works? I've financially damaged Alpaca Airways. Oh no! Wing engine strike on takeoff. Bank 15.6, allowed 14.4. Off centerline deviation. Perfect score is 8 meters. Right, I've got to cough up $150,000. Oh dear. Oh no. That's my worst ever score. I'm going to statistically damage Alpaca Airways in our record. Oh dear. What happens now then? Do I get banned? Oh no. December's not looking like a good month. I mean, you know, otherwise 10, October 10s, August 9s, 10s. Oh look, I have had a bad one, 4.7, whatever that was though. It's not my worst. Right, anyway, just before I go, should we have a quick look at what ZIBO said? I don't know if I want to. I can't actually remember how to check. Oh, landing was good. Approach weak. 5 out of 10 stars. That's not a pass, is it? A weak approach. I couldn't do a thing. I was buffeted around by the most ridiculous simulation of weather. Right, let's have a look at it then. High rate of descent. Well, nothing I could do there. Approach speed of 500 feet. Get out of here. Well, was my landing rate was good, I suppose. It's just uninstalling the simulator. ZIBO said, "What was that?" Yeah, I know. Are you a real pilot? Brilliant. Well, that was an eventful start, takeoff and landing, wasn't it? I'm going for a break. I might not come back. Anyway, look, I'm due off at 1700 Zulu. It's in 22 minutes, but I'm going to take a quick sort of 5-minute break. I'll come back at 45. And I'll do my best to get out of here. I'm not going to do a replay because it generally crashes the sim and whatnot, and I want to stay exactly where I am whilst the bags are offloaded. Guys, thank you very much for your continued support as members. There are other realistic procedures available from other real-world pilots. If you so wish to follow them, I'd highly recommend you follow them now, and not me. I'll be back at 16:45. Ciao.
Alpaca 47 Alpha Tango. Is that 782? Sorry. Alpaca 782 48 push and start approved. Push and start approved. Alpaca 782.
Well, thanks a lot for that intermission. Back for round 2. Very busy here in Manchester. You can just see over on the main apron there. Loads of traffic. Alpacas everywhere. We've got EasyJet everywhere. Speedbird, KLM, aircraft all over the shop. But here we are. Oh. What's caused that? That's my 4th crash of X-Plane today. But that was after it was working fine. It was only when I started looking around. This is the last time I'm logging back in, guys. Honestly. Something... Why? though. What happened there? It was all... I'd literally done nothing. I came back. As soon as I moved around and started looking around, I'm just going to have a quick look at the log, just out of curiosity. I mean, at least it's crashing at the right time, which is right at the start of each stream. Or, you know, when I come back after breaks or the start of a break, you know, but this is not the cruise. The last command was loading sim objects from airport EGCC. The application has crashed. I'll just show you here. Look, guys. Share screen. So I came back after my break. It was doing nothing. Meta for the future, getting certificate, accepting receipt, and all of a sudden, loading sim objects for that airport. Oh, I don't know. Carnage at Manchester. Only ground is online. I know. MGS1. Okay, I'll do that now. I'll go off your advice. Let me just have a look at this. So just literally delete that folder. Okay. I'd used Tom Nudson's X-Plane Cleaner thing, which I think that cleans that out, doesn't it? Clean output. Shader cache Vulcan. This is why sometimes as well, generally in X-Plane, I try to avoid 2 sectors. Okay, I've deleted the folder in Shader Cache Vulcan. Lots of codes, I've just deleted it. Right, let me just reboot the sim, see what happens, guys. This music's quite befitting of the issues I'm having right now. Right, rebooting. No thanks, I don't want any of that. Is anyone here actually... Hands up in chat, are you having issues with X-Plane as well, or is it unique to me? Am I the only person with the Flight Deck to Sim community having this issue? Oh no, I don't want to be in Dublin, do I? What was that stand I was on? 21, there we are. Confirm, start flight. Right, let's go for... Ignore. Let's go for round 2. But, you know, if I was to have a crash, the crash is now, before I start setting up anything, but... But I will... If it crashes again, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I don't want to be a killjoy or anything, but... Yeah, Listerman, you've done long hauls in the 742 freight to recent without issues. That's great. And to be fair, all the streams up to this, I haven't had any streams, just issues with the sim starting. But you can see here, the issue isn't so much the starting flights now. I'm having crashes in sim. Steve, you're having issues before the latest version of X-Plane. One of the many reasons I gave up on it. Yeah, let's see what happens. It might not load in now. That'll be the new thing. No Ortho installed at all. Looks like it's stuck on reading new scenery files already. Yeah, it's stuck. You saw what happened when it crashed last time in Dublin when I reloaded the sim, how quick it was to load up, but it's stuck on whatever it says. Well, you've got a different screen to me. Oh no, that's right. Yeah. I'm stuck on we'll do region prep. I've never even seen that before. First load might be long after the cleanup. Oh really? Damn you, MGS1. It loaded so quick before. I'll have to play something else if it doesn't work. There is no problematic NVIDIA driver 59144. Didn't they fix that though? Didn't they release a patch for that? Just having a look at which version I've got. My driver is 50. I am on 59.1. I'm on 59.144. Hello, can you guys hear me? The stream crashed. Never had that happen before. Oh, hold on, X-Plane's come to life. Oh, I don't know what happened. The encoder stopped working for the stream. Came up on Streamlabs. There we are. And it looks like X-Plane's finally kicked it. There we are. Oh! Great. Oh, my engines are running. Right, let's see if we can get something working up here in the background. Okie dokie. Let me just shut the... Whoa, it's really laggy. Whoa. Let's see if we can get that to work around here. I need to get the GPU connected on the bus here. So let's see if we can... The ground service GPU connect. Get that on the bus. Great. Well, that's working nicely. Perfect. Whoa. No. Return to X-Plane. Oh, guys, that's it. I've given up. I pressed return and it's just crashed again. I've given up. No, I can't do that anymore. That's the 5th crash. That's too much. I mean, that's the 3rd crash during the stream. I'm not going to go though. Look, we'll do something else. Should we play a game? Oh, it's the 72nd group flight. At least I got a sector. Backtrack the NVIDIA. I mean, why should I backtrack my entire graphics card just to fix this simulator when everything else works fine, like all my other games? And I'm getting a brand new PC in a week or two. So look, I mean, I can fire a Microsoft Flight Sim, but I've got no scenery installed at all. I've got no scenery. I've got to have stock default scenery. I have to download all that. I'd have to get the PMDG. I've got no Alpaca livery. If I'm perfectly honest, it's a lot of time to get that all up and running. Probably be 30 minutes. I'd rather chill out and do something else. And I am so sorry, but I just can't. I can't get asked to get all this up and running again. It's just not working. The first sector was fine. Well, I know it crashed. It crashed, but at least it was possible to do it. Has anyone got 2024 up and running? Do you want to try a group flight? And then it's sort of like a group flight. I won't do a career mode, guys, but look, let me try here. Who's online? Do you want to try do a group flight online? Well, should we try and cross the RSC from Dublin, Manchester, Dublin in a jet or something? A fighter jet? I don't know. I can't. I've had enough of. I just don't have time to get Microsoft Flight Sim up and running. And I know the default would be fine, but I don't know if default would be great with all that there. Alright, I'm firing up Microsoft Flight Sim as we speak. But it was all broken anyway. The weather was all over the place and whatnot. But yeah, considering Manchester's completely offline, any objection if I just bail on the second sector? Josiah, that's absolutely fine. I mean, I'm bailing on the second sector. So look, what the flight time would be an hour. Planned on block time was 6 o'clock. Let's mess around in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 for an hour. Let's see what. Can you hear the wind in my house? My goodness. Well, they've got like some sort of Red Bull thing. I'll try that. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to hold my door closed. This is very. I've got the window open to try and keep the office cold, but my door needs adjusting, so it's banging on the latch really loudly. Just gonna be 2 secs. But yeah, I want to try and get X-Plane working on my new computer because I still love the sim. I know there's been a lot of stability issues. Someone said Q8 Pilot was having issues on his stream as well. We'll have to see what happens. Right, let me just... I enjoyed the first sector, though. I really enjoyed the first sector. But the 2 sectors in XP12 is asking for too much now. Just can't deal with it. Which is a shame, because it used to be so stable. Let's see what's on here. Right, auto FPS has popped up, that's fine. I'll turn off the group flight stuff and put my regular banner on because I'm not doing the group flight anymore. There we are. Red Bull and the Stranger Things add-ons 2024 sim update 4 now. Apparently not tried either myself. Aircraft carrier landing. Yeah, let's see what there is. Let's see what there is. Have a bit of fun. I've got my yokel set up though, so I'll just have to fly something that has a yokel or a control column. But yeah, look, by the time I got 2024 up and running, the stock scenery, I could have probably been in the sim and joined online, but surely if I've got stock scenery for Manchester, it's going to be a nightmare for the controller. MSG, I think you became victim of the wrong NVIDIA driver, so not X-Plane itself issue. I know, but my issues with X-Plane have gone on for months and months and months, and I've spent too long trying to fix it. And I think it's unique to my PC, my current PC. I can't, like I said, my new PC arrives before Christmas. I'll reinstall X-Plane again and see if that fixes my issue. But I'm getting a bit tired of the issues, if I'm honest. And again, it could be something my side. I've been using X-Plane since I started streaming. 7 years. It's just the last 6 months have been awful trying to use the sim. Awful for me. And like I said, I probably spent 30-40 hours of my free time trying to fix it. Just can't get it to work. And like I said, five crashes today. I thought they'd fixed the NVIDIA issue, to be fair. I tried everything yesterday. All seemed to be working A-OK. So, I don't know. Anyway, what did we say we're going to try? Activities? I haven't clicked on this. I've never clicked on this. I won't do a career mode because I've kind of got a series for that. Low altitude. Discovery. Oh, these are just like little flights around somewhere, aren't they? Red Bull Airways. I'll need to. I'll probably put my joystick in then. Hold on, let me just switch my control column for my joystick. Only take 2 secs. If the driver, you would have seen issues in all sims at this point. This has been acting up over several drivers. Yeah, I heard that. Is it Strange Things a helicopter mission? Gosh. I'm just getting my Airbus side stick. The dreaded Airbus side stick. There we are. Sorry about the cluttering around in the background. It's 5 heli missions. Okay. I mean, let's do the Red Bull thing. Real world airline pilot training captain examiner instructor Red Bull Air Race. That's what I need to change the YouTube thumbnail to. Right, joysticks in. Let's have a look at this then. Since it was officially launched in 2003, the Red Bull Air Race Championship has become globally renowned as one of the most exhilarating motorsport series on the planet. Pilots are required to complete 5 to 6 kilometre long track as fast as possible whilst navigating between several air gates in a specific order. Failure to do so, or this correctly, results in penalty seconds, and we'll be getting plenty of those. For more serious breaches of the rules, pilots may be ruled as didn't finish and will have no result. The aircraft used in Red Bull Air Races are high-performance machines. As such, it's recommended to have some familiarity with the basics of flying before engaging in a race. Well, based off my flight in the ZIBO mod today, I think I'm lacking those skills. Flight training can be found in the training section. Let's try it. Ooh, okay. Where are we going? Abu Dhabi, Budapest, Spielberg, Monument Valley. Which one? Oh, I'll do, and then I'll do a Stranger Things. A lot of people going Stranger Things. Whoever says first in chat which one to do, I'll do it. Carnage at Manchester, only ground is online. Oh, I probably did the right thing. Budapest it is. MGS, yeah, trust me. Please clean out output, Shadow Cache, Vulcan. I've got Tom Nudson's Explain Cleaner ad and installed, and I do that frequently, so it's all cleaned out. Anyway, I cleaned it out as requested, and the sim crashed within a minute. So anyway, let's have a look at this. Oh gosh, now I've got stream issues. Can you guys hear me? Oh, hold on, no, hold on guys, I'm so sorry, my chat on my other screen was lagging, so it was about 30 minutes behind. I'm so sorry, MGS1, I thought you were repeating yourself. It was actually what you said earlier. Right, can I do a practice, please? But yeah, I think I'll wait until my next PC now. That looks really nice. Very dramatic music. Oh gosh, oh my god, I'm straight in. Okay. Oh, smoke toggle. I don't even know what that button is. There's a bridge there. Oh, can I be a bit higher in my seat? Toby eye tracking is not working either for some reason. I'm about to stall. I had no power. Alright. What am I meant to do here? Oh my gosh. It's a good job this is a practice. Am I meant to be at 90 degrees when I pass those gates? Oh gosh. You're not allowed to go over the G limit as well. I remember watching a video about that. Oh yeah, that wasn't very good. The music's really loud. I remember them always like snapping the wings level when they go over these gates. Oh, look at that. It's a loop. Yeah, I did fair enough. Fair enough, but in fact it sounds like I did myself a favour with the sim crashing. We'll still run the giveaways, guys, just before 6, as I would have done there for all participants. I have to say, despite the fact that this PC is 4 years old, this is very smooth. I think the airline is obviously the most FPS intensive aircraft for the simulator, aren't they? Oh! Did I crash? I think I crashed, guys. Alright, let's try again. Yeah, agreed. Not flight to explain. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I forget to flight to them. I wonder what sort of G thing they pull in this. Is it not? They can do 10G, but they're limit on the competition. They can't do more than 9. No, you have to do 2 laps. This is a photogrammetry city, isn't it? Looks really good. Oh, I think you hit the finish and it auto restarts. Oh, really? Human tolerance is 45 without a G-suit. Oh yeah, it's an extra 300. I've actually, I think a lot of you are aware of this. I had a trip in the back of an extra 300. And flew in formation with Spitfire, and we did some aerobatics afterwards, and I was actually quite impressed with what I could tolerate. I think I went up to 5G, and I was like, alright, that's probably my limit. I didn't think I'd get anywhere near that. But then they did this drunk Russian manoeuvre, and I was like, yeah, don't do that again. I felt so sick after, but otherwise I was quite happy with the rest of the manoeuvres. Yeah, I think I just restarted, didn't I? I don't think I'm going to get a world record with this, by the way. There we are. Yeah, it just restarted, isn't it? Perfect. Right, I'm ready for the real thing. World record. Where do you think I'm going to be on this? Wow, look at the... I think I'll be... Yeah, I don't think I'll be less than 1 minute. I wouldn't be a pilot offering me a drunk Russian manoeuvre, whatever it is. I mean, I swear it was called a drunk Russian. A drunk Russian. And they did it. And basically, the pilot... Oh, Kirsty. First female Red Arrows pilot I was with, by the way. She held the aircraft vertically... basically on full power, and then just went full left on the rudder and full right on the aileron, and it just tumbled in its own smoke. And I was like, don't do that again, please. Right, Budapest. I don't need no practice. Change plane. There we are. Oh, did I press change plane or fly? I can't remember. It's got very dramatic music again. Yeah, don't do that again. Makes you proud to be an Englishman, as this is such a British thing to say. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't think they do more than 9G momentarily, yeah. Oh, crikey. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, now I'm choosing my aircraft. Oh, that wasn't an extra. It was an edge. Oh, they're all the same airplane. Matterhorn Racing. Bullet. Oh, these are now different aircraft. No, I think I like that MXSR. That looks cool. I will go with you. Select aircraft. Save and back. I love that all in the airfield. That's really cool. Rule set. Yeah, novice. What am I going to do when I get my new PC then to test it out? I think, what's the most intensive aircraft? It'd be quite cool if you actually started in the hangar and flew into the course. Right, full power, here we go. Wish me luck. No smoke? Oh! That's a penalty. No, not level through gate. Oh dear. I get a penalty for no smoke. I think the world record guys, basically, they're going to be the ones who get no penalties. So you've got to be level winged through this, haven't you? Woo. These at 90 degrees, yes? Ah. Oh, I just saw a little blip of 9G, I think. I think you've got to stay at full power the whole time, haven't you? Oh, this is a wings level 1. I think, or maybe it's 6G limit. I just saw it blink 6. Just took a little bit of back pressure off the stick then. What did I come? Congratulations. Oh yes, that looks just like me. With the penalty. Alright, so it would have been 1 minute 9. Nowhere near the top. I think I'll just do that one more time. I wasn't quite ready. How do I turn the smoke on? Hopefully I wasn't penalised for that. It says the control is the smoke on button. Alright. No smoke! A 1 second penalty. How can anyone find the controls to turn the smoke on? Oh dear. How on earth did these guys knock off 10 seconds over my time? Right, I need to work out how to turn the smoke on first. Let's just go back to activity menu. Controls. Smoke. Smoke on. There's no button assigned to it. Alright, I'll assign the button on my Airbus side stick. Let's use. Wrong device. It still has a crap control system, I see. Or maybe I could do keyboard. I. If you put I there, does it cycle? If I do that one, oh, no, it's dual. Excuse me. I think that will toggle it, won't it? If you have it set like this. We'll soon find out. Where my second penalty. Oh, smoke toggle. Was that actually an option? I didn't actually see that. Keyboard smoke. Oh yes. Else if I use my eyes. Right, let me just delete these assignments. Yeah, still not a fan of the archaic trims. The archaic control bindings. It's something I'm not a fan of. What should I have here? S. S doesn't seem to be assigned to anything. S for smoke. Alright, there we go. One more time. So what else do you have here? Novice, intermediate. Ooh, we have like different having a good old think about it, and I've changed the difficulty. Let's try the hardest one. Oh, expert, yeah, we'll have a bit of expert, guys. Track layout official. Don't use expert shortcut, it might crash the sim. Is there another mode? Is it just true to life? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's go true to life. This is the most realistic YouTube pilot streamer. We've got to go that one. Right, true to life. Assisted control sensitivity, surface control limiter. Well, we won't have any of that one. Start. No practice, straight in. Budapest looks like a cool city. Isn't there a video of like a Wizz Air flying down this river? Right, full power. Oh, smoke on. I pressed it. Oh my gosh! Ah! They're small! Not level enough! Maximum entry speed exceeded. Ah. Right, what's the maximum entry speed? Oh gosh. There's a lot to think about here, isn't there? Well, I don't know what the maximum entry speed is, so I can slow down. Is there any information about that? I'm reducing power. No smoke. Oh, this is hard. Whoa! Hit the pylon. Oh my god, that is really hard. Wow. Right, one more time. Oh god, that is hard. I think I'll stay on novice. I'll take a bit of power off here because I don't want to start that. Right, S. Alright, I pressed S, but it also seems to change the... Not level through the gate. Not. Oh, this is a level one as well. No, that one it's happy with. That one it's happy with. That one it's happy with. Not level through the gate. Oh. Oh, it's definitely flying. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's flying a little bit differently than it did in novice. I think it's probably a bit more realistic. I'm going for a swim. Oh my gosh, yeah. It was definitely a bit more arcadey in feel previously. How many penalties have I had? 13 seconds. This is a level gate. Oh. Pylon hit. No, it wasn't. Oh no! God, I did quite well at one point. Right, one more time. I want to at least finish the course, be it with several penalties. That's hard. Would you like to... yes, there you go. You can see me now with side sticking motion. Right, taking power fix. I don't want to... Oh, S. Smoke on. Right, here we go. No, I put the... press this! No, that one needs to be level, doesn't it? Not turned. Oh, gosh. Oh, I wasn't level. That one I was just about to hit the pylon. I had a bit more speed this time though when I had the turn entry, which is good. Bit high. Oh, come on. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. This is hard. I know I changed it to S, didn't I? Oh, I don't know. Wow, that's hard. Let me just try that smoke thing one more time. I thought I put it as S. Oh, it's dual assigned. Toggle smart camera. Translate drone backwards. No, we don't want any of this nonsense. What? It's this. The control bindings. Guess we'll just build a really good sim. It's easy to use. Right. There's dual assign. Translate backwards. Delete. Right. Smoke toggle. S. Is that done? Okay, save and back. Right. I'm gonna do this. I want to complete it in the most difficult setting. Read the hint to delete any of the default inputs and start from scratch. Imagine that being the way to use a modern piece of software. Oh, we've got a floating building and floating scenery here. Oh, there we are. Sank back into the terrain. Yes, it is the most archaic control binding system ever. If they could take it from X-Plane, that would be great. Right, come on. I'll put your cam on again for your amusement. Right. Watch me wiggle my stick. So I'm going to cross the bridge, put the smoke on. Right, smoke's on, yeah, and I can see the light. Oh yes, I've actually passed one of the things. Wings level. Oh, pylon hit. Oh my. Oh, I would have missed that one. Oh, that is so hard. Oh, these. Oh, look at my smoke. Wonderful. Yeah, the guys that do this have got absolute. Third. Oh, wait. 3 pylons and you're out. Smoke looks really cool. Restart. I'm going to keep at this until it's complete. Right now, I'd probably still be taxiing to runway 23 left. Now I'm flying a Red Bull racer. Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Smoke on. There we go. Yeah, alright. I was just... Oh! You have to... Yeah, I'm going too fast, I think. I'm going too fast. I went for a swim. I think you got to slow down a bit. I was going in too quick because I didn't have the turn radius. Like, ugh. Is it me or is there a slight crosswind? Not sure. But I need to go in slower. This is really hard. Right, smoke on. On. Right, I brought the speed back a little bit on this one. I just need to finish it, guys. See, I'm coming in at the wrong angle. What? Yeah, okay, that speed's a bit more manageable. Oh, not going to be level for that, but I've got to make the next turn. I don't know why I didn't look. How many pylons of it? 2. One more pylon and I'm out. Oh, I'm not going to make the end of this. Oh, gosh, this is insane. I cannot believe how hard this is. Maybe I should use this as my throttle instead of a little side stick thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright, I can. I don't know, actually. I don't know. I think I might prefer using it on the joystick. Smoke on. Ooh. Yeah, I prefer using it here. Oh, damn it! First gate! Oh my... Starting again. Too low. No, I went for a drink again. Literally the first 2 gates. Game over. There's probably a quicker way to restart it if you're actually in there. I love the referee whistle every mistake. Oh, listen, why did you point that out? I'm going to be listening out for that now. Right, I've got to do this. Smoke on. Again, I'm in the slightly wrong position. Right, slow down. Oh no, slow down, slow down. Bought them. Yeah, no way I was going to... I don't mind some... Oh, no! Oh. I'm doing it. How do these guys do it in 51 seconds? I wish I hadn't discovered this. John Newman was saying how hard this is. Yeah, I can concur with that. Okay, that's a better position now. Slow down. I'm not going to make the turn, Sam. Ah. Oh, I'm getting low. Oh, the thing is, the physics are more realistic now. So, you know, if I put too much G on, I'm losing lift. And my first 2 or 3 attempts, I've actually got further on. I'm doing worse now. Oh, these guys that do this in real life, so much respect for them. Okay, come on, Sam, concentrate. Oh, I think more power through here. Oh, I'm not getting low. Oh, I nearly stalled. Oh, I missed that pylon completely. Oh, I got. A yarp. This is hard. What have I got fly live on for? I don't know. There you go. Smoke. Oh no, my smoke won't turn. Oh, it's because I'm not on screen. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, I'm turning too early. Oh. Right, well at least not hit any pylons yet. I can't get the smoke on. Oh my god, I'm nowhere near! I got a bit further along there, guys. How many attempts is this? Is this the 10th? Oh dear me. I'm starting to try to compensate for the wind slightly. Where's the wind coming from? Is there a wind? Oh, yeah, I need to come in at sort of a slightly different angle here. Oh gosh. Smoke on. So this one you've got to come in level. Oh, but then it puts you all in the wrong position. Oh. Missed it, but let's get through this one at least. No, I hit the pylon. And I'm going to miss. Oh, it's so hard. Yeah, the guys that do this in real life, yeah, absolutely an extension. Their arm is to the actual body. It must be all part of the plane. Right, this might be my last time. I don't actually know the name of the river in Budapest, but I should do, really. Look at all the spectators as well. It's cool. See, it's a great add-on. Oh, I don't have any pylons. That's beneficial, actually. Oh, there they are. Get out of here. Oh, yeah, you see, you put too much G on, you just start losing lift. Too high. Not level. Too high. Not level. Too high. Oh, I don't even know where I'm going now. Whoa! Let's try and at least get lined up with the course. I want to just finish it. Whoa! Oh, that was an FPS. That was a little stutter. That flipping was yay! Well, I've never been so far. 21-second penalty. I'm still on the first lap. Right, that's as far as I've gone. Alright. See if I can finish the course. no, I'm already out of shape. Okay. Oh, that's going alright. That was better. Only a mere 2 or 3 penalties. Oh yeah! I did it! I actually finished the course though. How many penalties? 27 seconds. I'm not going to be in the top 5 today, I don't think. Alright. Yeah. Woo. I mean, even if I took the penalties out of the equation, I'm only going to be 1 minute 19. Still, almost 25 seconds from 5th place. I'd love to watch some of these guys. Nowhere's on YouTube. I need to go watch him. Flying into the gate and not through the gates. I know that, Martin. I only hit 1 pylon though. Right, just see if I can get less penalties. But at least I finished the course. I could say something I've achieved in my life. I've finished the Red Bull Air Race course in true to life level on Microsoft Flights in 2024. I'll add that to my repertoire. Right, oh gosh. Should be with you guys flying Alpaca Airways. Not flying this. Right, smoke on. Well, I'm already in a bad position. Too fast. Oh, slow down, slow down. Oh, too much. Actually, I don't know if I'm meant to be coordinating turns with. It's meant to be level there. Oh, I don't know why I did that. It's more fun. Patrick, is the MOGF already finished? 5 crashes of X-Plane is the reason I'm here. 2 in the stream. Well, no, how many? 3 in the stream, 2 before the stream. Just, yeah. Domino, well done for making it back to Dublin. At least your sim was in one piece. Oh dear. I mean, if we just did a MOGF 1 sector, it would have been fine today. It's just after. Getting the odd little stutter here, which is making it a bit more difficult. What? Oh, you got to be level through that one. That's why. And not level through that one. How are you meant to be level through that gate? Oh, honestly, so hard. Whoa! Oh, damn it! I'm already out of. Yeah, I'm done on these. Should we try one of those Stranger Things ones? Well, you know, it's good. It's good that it is that hard. Nice to hear you having fun after the nightmare before Expo. Thank you. Yeah, this is good. This is chill. Right, what's this? Stranger Things. So I've got to download it first. Get for free. Alright. Lee, well done. You logged off before landing. Very good. If it was carnage, but I think because of the amount of traffic in Manchester, a lot of people made that decision as well. It was unbelievably busy. Has anyone actually watched Stranger Things? I don't think it's my cup of tea for this sort of show, but I know it's a massive hit. Stranger than what you did in Budapest. Like most things, stops at 99%. I was just looking on Discord, Moen, spot where it went wrong for me was a complete mess. Yeah, well done, Moen. I don't know if he's obviously. I don't think he's around in the stream, but God, yeah, there was aircraft all over the place. Yeah, I mean, there's always an element. I mean, there was no existing events going on in Manchester and Dublin. It's just that busy, and obviously a lot of people now on VATSIM. It just got crazy busy, didn't it? Ooh. Martin, this may be just your old computer protesting being replaced by the new tech. Possibly. He's quite happy playing Microsoft Flight Sim, though. Crazy, you've been watching it thoroughly, though heavily preferred the first couple of seasons. Okay. Stephen, you watched some of the first series, not since. No, I'd a little bit. I mean, I might watch some episodes to see what it's like. Well, training, I guess. It's a Huey. A helicopter with my Airbus side stick with no cyclic. Well, I'll try and use the Thrustmaster sticks. Alright, listen up, pilot. Murray Bauman here. Call sign Bald Eagle. Do you know what's really funny? That's what my call sign at Oxford Aviation Academy was. As if I was Bald Eagle. No, I didn't get Maverick or anything like that. I was Bald Eagle. What's the chances? I'm tossing you the keys to the Huey, but before we get into the real stuff, there's a few basics you need to get the hang of. Hovering, taking off from a hover. Manage your altitude using the collective cruise. Stay stable. Landing, not screwing things up. Get comfortable. Go retrieve our comrade Sparky. Is this somewhere in the world, or is it just some sort of simulated area? Bald Eagle reporting to duty, sir. Oh dear. Cool. This is a free update, wasn't it, for everyone? Hawkins Heli Tours. Alright, well, what do I do? How do I get into the cockpit? I'm in. Oh, it's a Control E job, is it? Okay. Head igniter going off. Oh, cool. There was a Huey in X-Plane 12 years ago I wanted to fly, but helicopters in X-Plane 12 require a lot of setting up, I think. Is that jet going to fire up? There it goes. Helicopters, I still don't fully understand how they work with regards to, I know the collective is up and down, and this is to rotate round, and you stick in the middle. But, hold on, my stick doesn't seem to be modelled or working. Oh, there's that distinctive Huey sound. Useful instruments. Okay. On the power gauge, the purple needs to show the collective level position, which makes helicopter go up and down. It should display the altitude. You'll need to watch the purple needle to manage your collective lever position. Regularly monitor your altitude above ground. Okay. Oh, what's with this music? Right. Increase collective position to 40 using R. Alright, I'm doing that. If yours is Bald Eagle, my call saying could have been Slaphead Eagle. Such a cool sound. Oh, right. Okay, well, I think I can sort of helicopter a little bit. My Toby eye tracker doesn't seem to be working for these missions. Toby eye tracker. This is where Toby eye tracker would be great. You have a master caution. Oh yeah. APU. Stay under 500 feet. Okay. Love that distinctive whack. That Huey sound. Is that where the rotorblade goes supersonic? Look at the radio altimeter. Right, add some power on the collective. Up we go. How do you trim a helicopter as well? So, because I'm having to sort of constantly push forward on the stick. Decrease collective to 30. Oh no, RPM limit. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened there. How do I increase my RPM limit? Isn't that collective? I don't know what happened there. Pull SW to slow down. Oh, throttle. How do I control the throttle? Isn't that what it... I thought the throttle was automatic. Uh oh, I'm going... got to watch the RPM though if you pull down the collective. This is what, helicopter. This is what I've always found difficult, is controlling the throttle. Oh yeah. Isn't there something that? How do you control the throttle? I'm all over the place. It's like a weird vibration. So how do I control the throttle? Manage your speed, stay in the approach path. It's like a bunch of throttles on the... So how do I control the throttle? Isn't it something called a governor, though, that does that automatically? Is it a governor? I thought a governor controlled the throttle. So you got your collective, which is up and down, and a throttle to... Oh, a governor to control the throttle. Alright, anyway, I seem to have fixed it. Oh, Toby eye tracker is not working. Uh-oh. My RPM is dropping. So I need to increase my throttle, don't I? Vortex ring state protection. Oh, thank you so much, Vortex ring state protection on to prevent me from dying. I think I would have crashed by now. Oh no! Oh, UH is a jet rotor, so no governor. Okay, so how do I control my throttle? Ah! So what's the difference between the cyclic and the throttle? Throttle not needed, only collective. So why could we... What's this RPM limit I keep hitting then? Alright, let me just... I've definitely got some sort of assistance on here. It's easier from this view. Oh, has he jumped in? Oh, I'm winching! Oh! That's cool. Whoa, see now it's just sinking. Ugh. So I need to bring him a bit closer. Oh, I love how he's swinging around. Grab him! Oh, he's got him. So how do I increase my RPM limit? So look, this is the collective. Ah, okay, I've got two. Ah, okay, just remind me. So the throttle on my... Oh, you guys got this. This is controlling my throttle, look. And this is controlling my collective. So the throttle, do I just leave it on full power? So do I just leave the throttle on full power? Surely that's the key. I got you, thank you. So the problem was, I kept throttling down. Oh, that's why I was getting the warning. I've learned something new about... That's actually a really cool way of having the setup, guys. So this is my throttle on the right. And this is my collective on the left. Now I know that, I'll actually hopefully fly a little better. I'll give it another 15 minutes, guys, and I must shoot off. Trim, trim, trim. Yeah, how do I trim that? Is that the conventional pitch trim? No, because my trim... There must be another button to assign for helicopter trim. Master caution again. It's an old helicopter thing. New advanced helicopters don't have a throttle. When I had my helicopter lesson years ago in R22, which is obviously a Jet A1. No, it's Avgas, isn't it? It's just normal sort of engine. Was it avgas? Or I don't know. Well, it definitely wasn't turbine. That had a governor on it which controlled the throttle automatically. Alright, so hopefully now, knowing that I've got the throttle on full power, I can... Oh, right. Oh, so just... No, I can do the collective now. I know what I'm doing. Thank you very much. Oh, the HR-145 from Hive. Yeah, I remember that. Whoa. Trying to look around. Whoa. That'll do. I'm down. I'll put my throttle down now as well. If you put the throttle all the way down to idle, will it turn the engine off? Or just sort of idle? Turn the engine off. Are these the characters from Stranger Things? There we are. Murray approved. Captain Bald Eagle passed. Right, anyway, I've done my training. Let's do one of the missions. Hey team, it's your pal Murray. Nice to see you finally picked up on my message. You might be smarter than you look. But we'll see how genius this new pilot really is. Look, I can need help. I need a tiny little favour. Nothing too crazy. So you made yourself at home with the chopper, but try not to scratch the paint. Well guys, I am sorry not seeing me fly my 737, albeit I felt that the mod, certainly that or something was wrong with X-Plane, the way it was handling, but it was the X-Plane crashes, which is why I gave up at the end. 3 crashes during the stream and 2 before. We'll try again another day. Right, so I go. Take off. So I'll increase my throttle. Ah, so there's the RPM. Now I'll increase the collective. We're airborne. Quarantine zone. Uh-oh. How well modelled are these helicopters in Microsoft Flight Simulator? I know you've got some payware ones, but could be fun. I did take the H145 for a sector once. Yeah, HMS steering one. I'm not fiddling around with X-Plane trying to get it to stop crashing. But I thought they'd released a fix X-Plane to deal with the crashing in the NVIDIA. The NVIDIA driver issues. Another thing as well, I don't know if it's just the ZIBO mod, but I seem to have issues in the mod and not other aircraft in X-Plane as well. So when I had the Flight Factor 777 and the Felis 742 cargo, what happens if I go above it? I didn't seem to have any crashes. It seems to be only in the mod. Maple Street. Ah! Oh, am I meant to be find 2530? Whoa. Landing spot. I love that sound, that's so cool. I'm trying to find it. Okay. I might have to go outside. This is where you really need Turbo eye tracker. Oh, it's actually quite hard. Not as hard as the Red Bull Air Race, mind, but I think there's some settings on here which are making it easier for me. Whoa. Yeah, it's definitely like some sort of clunk. That'll do. Wait for the delivery. Takeoff. I was quite pleased with that. It's like Grove Street and GTA. Whee! That's not the most realistic. Oops, RPM limit dropping. It looked like Grove Street in San Andreas, that did. Made it to Dublin. You're all on your lonesome in the end, I know, Aaron. I think a lot of us, a lot of people gave up. Uh-oh, patrol incoming. Hold toggle smart camera. Didn't I disable that for the smoke? Oh. Is that police? We'll go down the forest passage. Fly below the trees to avoid detection. Surely they'd hear us. This is cool. There must have been a very large vehicle to make these tracks, though. Oh, glitchy. I did it. Aaron, yeah, really what happened besides crash? 5 crashes and explain. Just gave up at the end. And the mod wasn't handling right anyway. Something happened that update. Well, I didn't say it was the mod. I think it was just the winds and X-Plane. It was just wrecking. It was havoc on takeoff and landing. Yeah, X-Plane, it's been very stable for years, and it's always felt great. But I don't know if there's some updates recently in the last 6 months. Like 12.3.3 have caused some issues. But I don't know. Right. Okay, I mean, they're good fun, these missions, but I'm going to probably call it a day, guys, because it's going to probably landing in Dublin around 5 minutes' time anyway. So look, what we'll do is head back to the menu. I'll roll the giveaways, as usual, for all the participants of the group flight. I hope to continue using the ZIBO mod and X-Plane as well for future group flights, because it's more of a tradition than anything. But there's going to have to be big changes on my new PC to hopefully get it to work right. But yeah, it was a real pain today for me. But thanks for bearing with me whilst I was dealing with those issues. Obviously, as we said, it got to the point where, you know, it obviously wasn't able to, you know, I was risking, if it had actually worked, for it to crash for the 6th time, you know, and I just wasn't willing to take that. Oh no, I think Microsoft Flight Simulator's probably crashed. Oh no, there we go. Not much luck, have we? Oh, right, anyway, look, let me get the giveaway up and running here in the background. So I have a list of everyone that participated. For everyone that did 2 sectors, I removed your second sector, so there's no duplicate entries for the giveaway. So it should be everyone that participated, be it if you did 1 or 2 sectors, you can enter. Let me just find my group flight giveaway list. There we are. So I'm copying that now. Let me just bring up the wheel of names. So aptly named. And then here we are. So hopefully, if I now share my screen, I just have to bring SimBrief up first. There we are. You'll find the list coming in now. There we are. So this is everyone copied and pasted in. It's got all your times and whatnot. But if you hold on, let me just double check. Oh, hold on. No, I've screwed that up. That's the list of everyone and every sector plus just the single list of participants. So let me just do that. There we are. So this is a list of all participants of the group flight. Duplications have been removed. So if you did 1 or 2 sectors, it doesn't matter. So what we'll do is make that full screen. There we are. And we'll click to spin. If it lands on a blank one, I can remove all the blank entries moving forward as well. So it won't be a big issue. So let's roll the first one. Alright, so here we go. I've got my soundboard opening up in the background. It's going to be blank, isn't it, on the first one? Yep. Okay, great. So we can remove all instances of the blank one. There we are. So moving forward, we'll go from there. Luke didn't make it, by the way. Okay, so if Luke is the winner, we'll just re-roll it. If anyone's aware of anyone that didn't participate, let me know in chat. Right, here we go. The first winner of the 72nd members on the group flight is... Oh, nearly me! It's Lee. It's going to be Lee. JC. There you are. Winner of the first giveaway in the Boeing 738. Excellent choice of aircraft. And now we'll re-roll it again, and I've removed you from the new spin. Here we go. Second one is going to be... Ooh, side slip Steve. There you go. Lee JC Trainer, wow, thanks, you're most welcome. Thanks for participating. Well done, side slip Steve. Are you here in chat, side slip Steve? I don't know. But regardless, if any of these people aren't here, we'll roll them again. Well, no, I say any of these people. I already know Lee JC's here, but if side slip Steve isn't here, we'll roll it again on Discord as well. Which reminds me, don't forget, guys, there is another giveaway for everyone, regardless if you participate in the group flight or not. The link is in the announcement section of Discord. I'll roll that live in Discord chat as well, just like we did here. Feel free to enter, regardless if you take part in group flights or not. All members are able, for the same two prizes, gift card of around £50 or so, for any flight sim add-on, or if you're from the UK, I can exchange that for an Amazon gift card or a Steam gift card or something along those lines if you really want a Tesco gift card. But outside of the UK, I'm a bit more limited as to what I can do. Anyway, guys, once again, I do apologise for the issues I experienced my side. You know that I've been plagued with issues with X-Plane for the last 2 to 3 months, and they really came to fruition today. It was awful. Multiple issues before the start of the stream. I still managed to start on time. As soon as I started the stream, it crashed, and then actually we had an uneventful first flight, which was great. Came back after the break, crashed as soon as I started after the break, reloaded, crashed again, and I just said, you know what? I can't be bothered for this anymore. But I do apologise, you know, I think had we relaunched it a third time. But I think more of that decision was actually based off the feedback that Manchester was like pandemonium with just the ground controller and dozens of aircraft. And I think on top of that, with the sim issues, it would have been, it would have pushed me over the edge. But look, I don't want you thinking I'm going to give up on X-Plane. I love that sim. I just want some stability. I think something needs to be done to these variable wind reports off the METAR though. And on takeoff, I think that was a bit of a ZIBOism. We looked back at it and we could see, you know, the nose was popping up in a wheelie, and then when it came down after the wheelie at about 100 knots, it jerked off to the right, and it was just very difficult to control. The same with the approach to Manchester. It was very unrealistic, the inputs I was having to make. At one point I had to go full nose down. The aircraft would go from being in trim to being completely out of trim for no reason, even though the same speed was being flown, which I've never experienced before. So I don't know if it's a combination of the latest mod update plus the interesting weather in the sim. It just wasn't right. It wasn't right, and I've been flying this sim, X-Plane, for years and years and years, and I've always liked how I can jump from X-Plane, or the real aircraft, sorry, or the level D sim at work, and the real X-Plane. It feels very similar. Today it didn't. It felt awful, and I've changed no settings at all. So this is these updates, but based on the feedback others were getting, they're having similar issues too. So hopefully something will be done to improve the handling of aircraft at X-Plane to make it a little better. But there we are. Anyway, let's call it a day. 14th of December today. If I don't see any of you before Christmas, hope you have a great time. I will try and squeeze a stream in on Tuesday or Wednesday. I haven't decided what yet. I might try X-Plane again because I want to do some more flights in the... Actually, the Dash 8 I've been wanting to fly recently. So let's see what happens on Tuesday or Wednesday. But as ever, thank you all for your continued support as members. Really appreciated it. I hope most of you are able to enjoy the group flights more than perhaps I was able to today. And yeah, I'll keep you posted with regards to the Chill Blast PC build. I was advised before Christmas. It's still showing on the little tracker that it's being built, so I'll keep you posted and let you know how I'm progressing. Anyway, guys, enjoy your weekend, or what's left of it, and I'll catch up with you all in Discord very, very soon. Cheerio!